All I ask is if this is my last night with you. Hold me like I'm more than just a friend. Give me a memory I can use. Take me by the hand while we do what lovers do. It matters how this ends. What if I never love again? What's next?
I have no idea.
When we figured out what we were meant to be, the love inside eternally. For it's all we have. F sharp. And I will sing. You know, people do that kind of stuff and they're good. Man, we're great singers. Scoot doo, blabbity blue, scoop dee. Oh yeah!
I got my lyrics here too.
Let's find a good key for you, though.
Yeah, I think I do it near the octave.
You're not recording?
I don't know if I changed it when you got here. There's a 85% chance the audio isn't going. I mean, I have it from the cameras, but it's going to sound horrible.
Well, luckily we haven't really done much.
No, we talked for 25 minutes before you got here.
Before I got here.
I don't have a hard out, so if you have time,
Well, I
we're
don't have a
good.
hard on now because I can't believe I've done that once. Unlike within the first 5 episodes of recording this, like 6 years ago. Oh no, I am so annoyed. I am so sorry for the waste of your time
Oh my
as
god,
well.
no, this is so fun for me. So I'm sorry for you though. That
good,
blows.
all
I'm so sorry for you.
Okay, welcome. Hi, everybody. If this is the start of the episode, we've been here for about 35 minutes, and I don't think I pressed record, which is insane. And I have it on the camera audio. If that's salvageable, you saw it, and sorry for the audio. If not, we'll put it on Patreon. You can see the first half hour there. I'm so hot right now.
It's all good, baby.
Yeah.
All good.
Oh, good.
We learned things about you that now, what if we're called?
What did we learn, though? I didn't learn them.
We can relearn them.
You think Beyonce is the most talented person in the world? I think Jamie Foxx is.
Yeah.
She is like, honestly, I feel like one of the most, if not the most, but one of the most talented people to ever walk this earth.
More than Jamie Foxx?
No, I don't want to, so I hate the comparison game.
I never do, except for with Beyonce and Jamie Foxx. Honest to goodness.
That's fair, fair. Both super talented.
Both just dream girls, fucking monsters.
Yes, exactly.
But have you seen Beyonce do stand-up? It's not bad, it's not for me. We got in a huge fight about it.
Yeah, we actually fist fought.
Physically, but nobody got hurt because the way we blocked it was unbelievable.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
We're good.
And now the episode is just starting like this, which makes it even worse.
Glad to be here.
Yeah, man.
At the top.
Yeah, man. We're vibing.
Okay. I'm trying to access, like, I know that right now I'm drunk. You know, like I know that right now my cortisol levels are high and I'm seeing it not for what it is. And I'm trying to just like get into my body and just be a professional. But I'm just mad.
That's okay.
It's all good. It's all good.
Okay.
Grace, where are you from?
Yeah, good. Well, we already went over this.
I mean, maybe
didn't go over that, but she lives in Austin.
I live in Austin, but I actually grew up in Illinois.
Oh.
So, yeah. And then I went to school in Boston. And then I lived in LA for 2 years. And then my boyfriend moved to Austin from Boston. And then I moved to Austin. So, yeah. Been all over the map.
And when we talked about Boston, I had a smooth transition, and I'm going to be in Boston this weekend. If you want to go to tickets, go to punchup.live/Glassman. Also, you can sign up for my mailing list there if you want to find out when I'm going to come to your city. But the audio didn't pick that up.
It just did really fast.
Yeah.
Oh, smart.
Yeah.
There we go.
I'd say don't mention it again.
Yeah, you're right.
It doesn't matter.
I do wonder this. I do wonder if I just put it out with a bad audio. I don't think so.
You said 85%.
95%.
Okay.
Ricky's on the Loose Tour this weekend, Friday and Saturday, February 28th, March 1st. I'm in Boston. And then Sunday, March 2nd, I'm in Philadelphia. That show is already sold out. I don't know how many tickets we have left for Boston. Pick those up. Then in March 20th, I'm in Brookfield, Wisconsin, then Minneapolis, Minnesota, and then Madison, Wisconsin through the rest of March. Sacramento in April, Portland, Maine in April, and San Jose in May. punchup.live/Rick Glassman to get tickets and to sign up for my mailing list to find out when I'll be in your city. Live Take Your Shoes Off in Los Angeles at the Dynasty Typewriter, April 5th, May 17th, June 20th, August 23rd. Tickets to those are also at punchup.live/Rick Glassman. If you're in LA, you could come to a show. If you're not, you could stream the tickets. Tickets will be half off for streaming if you are a member of my Patreon. That's patreon.com/Rick Glassman. Robinhood Gold gets you a 3% boost on annual IRA contributions. The new gold standard, that's right, is here. Sign up at robinhood.com/gold. Investing involves risk. 3% match requires Robinhood Gold at $5 per month for 1 year from first match. Must keep funds in IRA for 5 years. Go to robinhood.com/boost. Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC. Gold membership is offered by Robinhood Gold LLC.
We're going to do a song. Let's do it.
Yeah, sure. Let's
Should we just jump in?
pop into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be back in a minute.
Let's find a key. I think it's D. And now the end is near.
Sure.
That's it.
Let's play with it. Let's go for it.
And then for that, I'm certain, by the way. It starts in D.
Beautiful. Oh.
No, I think I'll sing this one. Just play for me.
Hell yeah.
You know, it's got these amazing singers. I didn't even press record. I'm like, I'll do it.
And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friends, I'll say it clear, state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I've traveled each and every highway, but more, much more than this, I did it my way.
Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do and saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, and more, much more than this, I did it my way.
Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew.
But through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up and spit it out. I faced it all, and I stood tall and did it my way.
Good Lord.
I didn't
I don't think we need any of this recording. I think everybody around the country heard that.
That is the worst key for you, and you nailed it.
What do you mean by worst key?
It's like so insanely high to do it an octave above this man's key.
Oh, sure.
Like we could have moved it but you still didn't have to. I mean, you still nailed it.
That's insane.
Crazy.
Thanks. I wasn't sure if I was gonna go for it. I was like, do I jump it? And I was like, we're in it.
Why would you
Let's
not?
just go.
Like a creative choice?
Yeah. I was like, well, also I was like, I didn't warm up like that yet. So that was like, that was it today.
Yeah, just
but
going
here we
for
are.
it.
Yeah.
That
It was fun.
Unbelievable.
That was really fun. You have such a beautiful voice. I was actually trying not to cry because this was like my dad's song that he would sing every time at karaoke.
For the audience that maybe have not heard.
Yeah, he passed away suddenly in 2020.
Tell us about your dad passing away again.
So sorry.
Sorry.
No, it's totally okay. But this was like his song. So it was like to hear you sing it so beautifully was just awesome. So thank you for that.
Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear that. But
It's okay, man.
I love the song. My dad sing. I know this song from my dad.
Yeah.
He
I don't know your dad sings.
He loves to sing like in the car, and he just loves to sing. He's not a professional by any means, but I learned a lot of music from him, and you know, just like he just loves when he's in the car, he's blasting music and singing along, and just like, and we spent a lot of hours and hours during my life in the car with him, and it's a great. I have a bunch of videos of like me laying in the back seat and just filming him just to have that memory because it's, that stuff's.
You hold it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
I think my introduction to Frank Sinatra was this song. My dad's dad, my grandpa, who wasn't somebody who I heard sing much or like talk about music or arts at all. My dad put this on in the living room once, and then he was singing it, and I remember like, Grandpa's singing, and I really love this song. Maybe we heard this already if we kept the beginning in, but either way, George, I'll let you know that Grace is here recording a few of her songs.
Oh, cool.
For we call them waterfalls.
Oh yeah, so I'm here recording just acoustic videos of them for promotion for when they're released, and then 2 of the songs I already released in October, and then this past Friday, and we're doing that because I'm gonna put those out, and then one's videos for the songs that haven't come out yet. So
I would love to. I'm asking you for covers because that's stuff that he'll be able to know and doesn't know your original stuff. But I want to be able to promote any of those things too. Water and what's the other one?
Human 2.
Human 2. People could listen to these where?
Any streaming platform, Spotify, Apple Music. Yeah, those 2 are already out.
Videos out.
Yes, exactly. But yeah, and then more music is coming very soon. So yeah.
How do you feel? Could I ask you guys to play another something, sing another something?
Yeah. Sure.
We could do that in a better key too.
What about do you feel comfortable with My All?
Let's try it.
This is the kind of music I grew up with.
No, wrong key. Tape on that.
Is that the key that she was singing? Is that why you're doing it this way?
No, this is the Mariah key.
Got it.
What key did I do it in?
I think let's.
All I know is parts of the chorus.
If you could say
You
no
can go
to me,
straight into the chorus if you
but
want.
I would also
Yeah.
like if you made up or gibberished words.
Yeah, just on like syllables. Okay.
Is it worth me pulling up the lyrics for you?
Just one more night with you, I'd risk my life to feel your body next to mine, 'cause I can't go on. Sorry, I'm not like with you at all. Living in the memory of your song.
Can we do it again?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me get it in the right way. Jaw.
Yeah, what was that called?
Jaw.
We were talking
Relaxed
about
jaw.
Yeah, you relax your jaw and then you're relaxing your larynx and then you go
Yeah.
through the whole body. I'm gonna be a good singer now. She teaches. I'm gonna have her teach me. Watch this.
Yeah.
I give my. I want to be able to do it. I want to be able to sing so fucking bad. Tell me one thing. What can I do? Is there anything you can tell me to make me?
You're doing perfect. There's nothing to say about
yeah,
that.
man, sounds good.
Forrest Gump. nothing I can say about that.
That's about all I have to say about that.
All right. I'll do it off camera. So I have a question. You weren't following or you weren't keeping up. I'm not going to point fingers.
Maybe we turn this up a tiny bit in headphones.
But
I also just, whenever I sing, I like fall behind. I push and pull a lot. So feel free to just.
I'll vibe off you.
Yeah.
Wait, George, I think I'm doing the right one.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, that's good.
So, Grace, explain that to me. Is it because when you're singing, you're not? Do you have a hard time paying attention to the accompaniment? Is that always a thing?
I think it's like I like to take my time so I can really feel it, and that's also. So the funny thing is, like, I write pop music, but pop music is very to a grid, right? It's not like a lot of like ebbing and flowing, you know. Like my happy place is like Aretha Franklin music. Like that's what I love to sing. So that's why I tend to just push and pull a lot because it allows me to just kind of be in the moment and be in the music rather than worrying about screw the time.
Do you play with a band ever? And if so, does that work better once you guys get to know each other?
Yes, exactly. Like. And two, I think it's also because the only time I've really ever sung this song was for that one video that I posted.
Right.
So I'm not like.
Why did you want to sing that song and you just heard it and it hit to you?
People were requesting it, and I just try to make people happy, man.
So exactly what I'm asking of you.
Yeah, but yeah, so that's why also it's just I've only sung this song once. But yeah, we're here, man.
How do you feel about?
We could do anything in the world, honestly.
I'm also noticing a couple things, and I might be projecting this because now I'm a bit flustered from the audio not working. But like, we just met, and I'm saying, hey, will you sing this? And I feel you saying, well, that's not really the song I want to do. And I'm like, yeah, let's try it again. And I'm trying to ride that thing where I want to make sure that like, because I don't know how comfortable you'll feel being directive. Like, Rick, I don't want to do that yet. I would love for you to say that to me if that's the case.
Tell him.
Okay.
Is that where we're at? Do we not want to do that song?
What if we did an Aretha Franklin song?
Great.
Okay.
Great.
Sorry, I have a hard time
asking. Could you do Aretha Franklin doing My All?
I actually would love to hear that if she ever was resurrected.
She would kill that song.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you take the lead on what you want. He could do absolutely anything and everything, and I just want to listen to at least one thing.
Yeah, let's go with... do you have any Aretha Franklin songs that you really like?
I mean, shoot,
would that like Natural Woman? Do you like feel comfortable playing that? Oh yeah.
You good?
I think so. Well, I don't know about the whole song.
We can finagle it. Feel so tired. Before the day I met you, my life was so kind. But you're the key to my peace of mind. You make me feel. You make me feel. You make me feel like a natural woman. And then we go back to chorus. When my soul was in the lost and found, you came along to claim it. I didn't know just what was wrong with me till your kiss helped me name it. No, I'm no longer doubtful of what I'm living for. And if I make you happy, I don't need to do more. You natural woman. And then it goes into a bridge.
Oh,
how does the yeah? We don't need to do the bridge unless you want to do the. You know the bridge?
I do not know.
Okay, sick.
How does it go?
Oh no,
is it
not
the
me
pre-chorus?
blanking, Aretha.
It's not the pre-chorus.
Nut sacks. I'm blanking.
Who gives a shit? Well, I'm not even recording this anyway. I'm in a weird place right now, man, where like I used to get when I was younger, where like I couldn't like when I wasn't controlling my emotions, and I didn't even know why I was feeling. And now I feel like I'm an adult. I know what I feel. I'm just so distracted by that beginning that we miss now, and I'm so upset with myself. And I forgot about it for a second because you guys were singing and then you stopped. And I feel like I have to address it just because otherwise I'm not going to be present. I think I just need to keep saying it and then throw it out of my body for a second. So maybe I'm done now. But I do want to I know you said it's okay and I believe you, but I do want to apologize again. We talked for so long and if we didn't get to use it.
I'm having a good time.
Okay.
So yeah,
right.
But I understand your side of it, that frustration, because I've done that where you record something for a while and then you're
You've done it with music?
Yeah, with music, and my boyfriend has done it as well. So totally understand creatively why that's so frustrating. But from my end, and I think George's in too,
yes,
we're all good.
George's like, fuck you, dude.
Yeah, I'm so pissed. No. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, you're really fun to be around. To be honest, both of y'all. So
Told you.
the vibes are really cool.
I disagree. I wholeheartedly disagree. But.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. So your voice that is very big. What does the difference between singing loud and singing with a big range? And do they go hand in hand? If there's somebody who is able to sing the way you are, is their ability to project what happens because of it, or is that what allows you to do it?
I think some aspects of the technique to sing high per se and to sing with a lot of range per se overlap. I think for me, honestly, the relaxation and understanding how to use the breath and allowing the breath to do the work allows me to do both project healthier and better and also sing a wider variety of sounds. Because at the end of the day, if I don't know, just looking at my technique, I guess, if you have a lot of tension, that's going to prohibit you from going higher. It's going to pull the sound all the way back in here and it's going to be icky. It can also be harder to sing louder because you're not having the breath support to do it. So being able to, understand how to utilize the breath and let that do the work versus trying to let the tension do the work. Those things allow you to do both, have more range and sing louder.
What do you
but some voices aren't built loud, but have a lot of range. So there's that side of it too.
I would call you, and pardon me for defining you, you're like a singer-songwriter voice vibe, right?
Yeah, I have a hard time hitting higher notes and belting, and I don't have the highest of ranges for men.
And what would you do? What would you call it? Like you're just like a powerhouse singer? Not just, but I'm saying, would you say that type of thing?
Yeah.
You do ballads and shit, I would imagine.
Yeah, but honestly, a lot of the stuff I write, I really like, and I pull, I think Beyonce is also a really powerful singer, but she has some really dope upbeat songs, and so that's something I try to do a lot of, is because when I don't know if you knew this, but I was on American Idol a few years ago, and all they had me sing was ballads.
I watch almost every, what year? I don't.
2021. It was
the year right after
pandemic.
That was the one that I didn't watch.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But yeah, so I was on it and I just got stuck singing ballads, but and I love Whitney, I love Celine, but that's not the kind of music that I want to make. So a lot of my music that I have coming out is upbeat, but it's still powerhouse, and I love that about it. And that's where I am so inspired by people like Beyonce, is because she has a huge voice, but she puts it anywhere. You know what I mean? And so
how far did you go in American Idol?
I got third.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I intentionally, because I just found you online and you're coming over quickly, I intentionally stopped myself from looking stuff up because sometimes I want to meet this person.
Sure.
You went third.
Yeah.
Amazing. I was going to say I would have been somebody on American Idol if I were in charge of things who would have kept asking you to sing ballads, and you would have been annoyed, and that's why I would have been like, please tell me if you don't want to do that anymore, like I just did. And I'm going to ask you to at least sing one of them here. But you're pop. I mean, that's what Water is.
Yeah, exactly. And I just...
It's awesome. I don't think I sent that one to you because I was going to ask you to play her song, but it's really good.
Thanks. Yeah, I try to pull from soul R&B, but still make it more palatable for the general public. So yeah, but... And
then the other one is called...
Human 2.
Yeah, so the only part I heard of that was the
part that
15,
I keep posting
20, that
over
part.
and over again.
And it looked like you were saying something to your boyfriend, the inspiration of something for us, and Pardon me if this adds to trolling, but it seems like that's what you're bringing. It's just shit comments that you were getting.
Yeah.
Will you talk about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So, where do I start with this? I have so much to say about it. Apologies if I ramble. I tend to do that a lot, especially when I have my car sickness medication, because it makes me like, woo. So
I'll just turn the audio on.
Okay. But yeah, so basically I would say all of that. I wasn't called a heffalump specifically until after I was on American Idol.
What is a heffalump?
So it's an elephant from Dr. Seuss, and it's got like a really small head and then like just massive.
It's so funny how like the nerd culture, the nerdy people that would even know what that is are like now being shit.
Yeah, but like that. So that comment.
It's a what? It's an elephant that does what?
I don't even know. I just when someone called me and I was like, what is this? And I looked it up and I was like, oh fuck. I was like, okay, fuck you too. But that wasn't even until after Idol. But while I was on Idol, so basically stream of events, I'll just kind of walk you through. So in high school, I lost 100 pounds, and then that was great and all. And then I went to college, and then when my dad died, literally like a couple weeks later, my grandma died, and then the pandemic hit, and then I had my audition for Idol a few months after that, and my friend was taken off life support and died hours before my judge audition. So literally all in the span of like 6 months, 5 months, all of that happened, and then I was on national television, and I gained some weight back, not all of it, but like a little bit. And the comments I would get were just like atrocious, and it was like the challenging part was like I was dealing with so much behind the scenes that people had no idea about, and all they could focus on wasn't even my voice, it was my body. And it was just frustrating because like, one, mind your own beeswax, but two, like my male counterparts who were also on the larger side didn't get half the shit that I did. And that was very frustrating for me. Because not that they should. No one should get anything. But you know what I mean? Like the focus for me was all about my body and not what the show was about. You know what I mean? But yeah. Anyway, after that, I got off Idol, and then...
Where were these comments?
Everywhere. All over the internet. And the crazy thing was...
how were you finding them to read them?
They were just popping up on like the Facebook pages, specifically Instagram, all of that jazz.
Coming to your page? Yeah,
exactly. And then it was the craziest part was they were being like the top 2 Google searches for me was like Grace Kinstler hips and then Grace Kinstler disease. And people were writing articles about hip implants that I had, a disease that I had, and all of this crazy shit that just blatantly wasn't true. Like it just wasn't true. Still isn't. But yeah, so that all happened, and then I got off the show and I lost the weight again. And, yeah, I still get comments about like, oh, like what a botched BBL. Like, oh, like why did you ruin your body like that? And my perspective on it all is like, I get we're all human. We all have thoughts, and like, you don't have to be attracted to me. Like, I don't care about that. But it's just, my thing is, I don't understand going out of your way to shit on somebody else. Mm-hmm. And I feel about that just in general, whether it's about somebody's body or just like, if someone posts a singing video and you think it sucks, right? Like, why? And I know that a lot of it is people projecting their own insecurities. And I totally understand all of that. But I think, yeah, I can't put myself in the place to feel like that is necessary to make someone else feel like shit. People also found my number while I was on the show, and I would get texts telling me to go die because I was so fat and I was so ugly and all this stuff. And I was like, that's so nuts. Like, you went out of your way to find my number on the internet and like tell me to like literally die. That's crazy. Meanwhile, I'm on national television, like, and of course it's a reality TV show. So my story is I'm constantly talking about my father who just died, not even like the other two, because the focus on the show was my father, obviously, because he got me into music, yada yada. But yeah, it was just like a lot of emotional things that I was going through. And so I was like,
are you bringing that up again to say that these people know of this story and are still choosing to be negative as
exactly.
if makes it even crazier? Is
exactly.
that your take? Got it.
Exactly. One, to do it to a stranger that you know nothing about, but two, to be watching a show where someone's talking about all of the shit that they've been through literally in less than a year, and you're still coming after them and saying these awful things. It's just crazy to me. But all that coming back to Human 2. That's what the song is about, essentially. It's just like, be easy, because yes, I'm putting myself out there. Yes, people always use the excuse of, well, I'm just sharing my opinion. If you don't want to hear it, get off the internet. And like, yes, but at the same time, like, you're still choosing to be a dickbag. You know what I mean?
Where do you go from the the new exposure that you're getting from being on national television through American Idol to when it ended, but still now you have an audience more than you did before.
Yeah.
What was your initial feelings to that type of critique, and how have they changed for the better and the worse as the way you receive it?
I think at first I kind of took it in a little bit too much. And I started like questioning myself. And I think now the entire time, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like whenever, I'm sure we've all gotten some sort of like shit in our lives, but no.
I mean, people love what I make.
I love that. I love that for you. But I think the thing is, just, sorry, I forgot the question.
The way you received shitty comments from people when it was new to you. And what tools have you, and what have you taken in to make it easier, and what still is hard?
I think just, I don't know, going back to, even if people are, the quote that I live my life by is look out for other people even when they're not looking out for you. And that's what I try to keep in mind, is I honestly just try to consider the other perspective. Because I can tell myself all I want, it's just like, they're just being a dick because, they're sad. But like it helps me to think like deeper about, well, like really what are they actually going through? Because I think about, I lost my dad and I've been through some pretty dark times, but I've never been feeling so shit about myself that I felt the need to go shit on somebody else. Mm-hmm. So at that point, I'm just going to have empathy, because what else am I going to do? Make my own life more miserable by giving them the attention that they don't deserve? You know what I mean? So, and I still reply to like some of the comments that I get. And the
negative ones.
The negative, yeah. And the positive. But it's a funny thing. I say all that, but I try not to look at the comments because I don't want to put myself in a bad mindset. But when I do come across them, because there does come a point where I just want to be able to say thank you for the people who are being kind and supportive. But when I come across the bad ones, I try to always just take the higher road. Like I'll respond to them and be like, hey, like this isn't necessary, but I'm not a dick about it. Like, because again, I would be hypocritical if I was a dick back to you after you were a dick to me. So I always try to take the high road and just remind them, hey, this isn't necessary. And I'll say something snarky, but it's funny. But nothing that like shits on them.
Do you see any of them flip after you respond to them that way?
Some of them just delete their comments.
Right.
Yeah. Because I think a lot of people just do it and they don't think there's going to be anything. Or they just they double down on it. And it's like, no, like this, and this. And I'm like, okay.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
I'm human too. George, play it.
Yeah.
CABD.
Yeah.
CABD.
Yeah.
The worst chord progression.
2, 3, 4. This episode is sponsored by Via Hemp. So they sent me a whole bunch of different things. You have High Love. We got Elevate, 2 milligrams, 5 milligrams of THC. Then you got some sleep ones, Dreams, THC, along with CBD and CBN. This THC-free Zen Sleep with a lot of CBD. Whoa, that is a lot. L-theanine, passion flower. Anyway, let me tell you a little bit about these legal, nationwide, gluten-free, third-party tested, vegan, non-GMO edibles. So they are hemp. I just took one of these, not just, a couple hours ago, and it feels nice. Via is renowned for their award-winning THC and THC-free gummies, THC-A flower, soothing topicals, and calming drops. It legally ships to nearly all states in the U.S. It's discreet packaging directly to your door with worry-free guarantee. Why would you need discreet packaging? I guess that makes sense if you're ordering like a cock ring and you don't want your neighbors to know that you want your cock to vibrate, but it's still discreet nonetheless. It might be so discreet that people might think, that's such a discreet package. Do you think it's filled with cock rings? So anyway, the product is really good. So if you're 21 plus, check out our link to Via's website, link in the description, and use code TYSO for 15% off, plus free shipping on orders over $100. And if you're new to Via, get a free gift of your choice. Nice. That's Via Hemp, VIAA.co/TYSO. And after the purchase, they ask where you heard about them. Please support the show and tell them we sent you. Enhance your everyday with Via. Or Via. I think it's Via. Via. With Robinhood Gold, you can now enjoy the VIP treatment, receiving a 3% IRA match on retirement contributions. The privileges of the very privileged are no longer exclusive. With Robinhood Gold, your annual IRA contributions are boosted by 3%, plus you get a 4% APY in your cash and non-retirement accounts. That's over 8x the national savings average. The perks of the high net worth are now available for any net worth. The new gold standard is here with Robinhood Gold. To receive your 3% boost on annual IRA contribution, sign up at Robinhood.com/gold. Investing involves risk. Rate subject to change. 3% match requires Robinhood Gold at $5 per month for 1 year from first match. Must keep funds in IRA for 5 years. Go to Robinhood.com/boost. Over 8x the national average savings account interest rate claim is based on data from the FDIC as of November 18, 2024. Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC. Gold membership is offered by Robinhood Gold LLC.
I wish I knew it. Shoot.
So I thought of a pun that I censored because we don't know each other, but I think it's just so good that I want to bring it up. But it's a bullying thing. Mm-hmm. But it's something that you said because people were mentioning your hips.
Yeah.
And then when you were talking about things being hypocritical, I wanted to talk about that sounds like that would be the hip thing. Hypocritical. And then it got me thinking, critical. We could write a song called Hypocritical where it's not hip to be critical. CABD.
That's
CABD.
That's actually good.
Pretty good.
Sorry about your 2020.
Oh, that's okay, man. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Why are you calling?
We'll bleep it. Her phone ring is the N-word. It's the way you responded to that. Do you want to take that? Is everything all right?
No, it's fine.
All right. Well, I don't know if it's because you talked about how all the shit you went through. I think it was more because you were talking for a little bit. I'm feeling a little bit better.
Good. Yay.
I also want to know how do we, I guess we can't. I guess we'll put a link to the song.
Sure.
I want to be able to have you play your stuff, but we don't know that song yet.
That's okay.
When is the music video coming out?
That's a great question. We're filming it tomorrow. So, it's not like a music video, but it's the acoustic version. So basically I'm just singing it live and then we're going to post it.
Where?
Everywhere. Probably going to post it full on YouTube and then chop it up and do the TikToks and the Instagrams and the YouTube shorts. So
do you have help with that stuff?
For this time, yes. I have someone else doing like editing and everything like that. But I do all my social media, like all my stuff that I usually post, I just do it all myself. So yeah.
What happened after American Idol when you were done and got third? What did that do for you?
So yeah, that's a great question. So basically on the finale of the show, I got to sing with Lesia Cara, and she was so kind and just so sweet, and it was really cool because I had just come off of a rehearsal with another artist, and it wasn't so positive. And so to go into that rehearsal where I was going to be singing with her, she just had the best energy about her, and she ended up going back to her management, which is now my management, and just being like, hey, like Grace is wonderful, and just she said a bunch of really nice, kind things about me. And then once my contract was up with Idol post finale, I started working with them. So thank you to Alessia.
There's an Alessia song that you sang. I don't remember if I sent it to you or not.
You did. I have to just remember it.
What song? Do you remember which one that was?
Which one? That I sang on my page?
Yeah.
Oh, here.
I was on a show years ago. It's called Undateable. It was an NBC sitcom, and the third season we did it all live. And at the end of each episode, we had like musicians come in. It was awesome, like Meghan Trainor, Backstreet Boys. It was really fun. And I was introduced to Alicia from that. She came on, and she's great.
She's fantastic, and she's also like she's just so nice, like so nice, so refreshing.
Pardon me, I'm looking to see if I could find the song.
I have it.
Okay.
Do you have the lyrics already?
Oh yeah, got it. I've never sang the first verse here. Okay. I'm sorry if I seem uninterested, or I'm not listening, or I'm indifferent. Truly, I ain't got no business here, but since my friends are here, I just came to kick it. But really, I would rather be at home all by myself, not in this room with people who don't even care about my well-being. I don't dance, don't ask, and I don't need a boyfriend, so you can't go back. Please enjoy your party, I'll be here. Then that's the amount I know, because that's what I put on socials.
That's all you learned?
We can do it again.
No, it's hey, I'm feeling like we're fine. At least I'm feeling a little bit more like, I think I get what the dynamic is. Sing this little section.
Yeah.
Then we're done.
Can we do that one again? I flubbed it a little bit.
Do we have to get rid of the? Do we getting rid of the first take?
I mean,
to do it again.
Okay.
No, yeah, but
cool.
let's do it again.
All right. Yay! Here, vai, let's see a car. I'm sorry if I seem uninterested, or I'm not listening, or I'm indifferent. Truly, I ain't got no business here, but since my friends are here, I just came to kick it. But really, I would rather be at home all by myself, not in this room with people who don't even care about my well-being. I don't dance, don't ask, and I don't need a boyfriend. You can't go back, please enjoy your party, I'll be here. And that's the snippet from Socials. Yeah.
How fast did it take you to learn that?
Well, that one's easy. It's just the same 4 chords over and over.
CABD.
It takes me no time to learn that one.
Will you sing something?
Yeah, sing.
Okay.
There was something I was listening to the other day, and I don't remember what it was, and I should have written it down, that I wanted to ask you to sing. Also, before I forget, do you know Alone, Heart, or Celine Dion?
Well, how does it go?
You know what I'm talking about?
Alone by Heart is a monster jam. It's till now I always got by on my own.
I've never sung it.
Really cared too much.
Hey, baby. Oh, shoot.
That's probably a bad key.
Yeah, he wants you to sing some Heart.
No, Alvin, don't do
Yes,
this.
I've never sung this in my life, but I will absolutely give it a go.
But you know the melody enough to where?
I think so. Let me just gibberish it a little bit too.
All right, pull up the words though.
I never really cared until I met you. Till now.
Oh, what did you just did on Own? What did you just do?
On my own.
Yeah.
The little.
That's not a run. What are we calling that? That's just a little vibrato? Because it sounds like there's like 4 notes in there.
It's a riff. Yeah. It's just not
it's
a super long
fast.
one.
Right.
Yeah.
What was it? Four different notes there?
3. Well, okay, that's.
Because you went.
Yeah, on my own. On my own. It's technically 3, but I do like little. I tend to do a lot of grace notes when I sing.
Is that like bending?
Yeah, exactly. It's
grace
just,
notes, is that what it's called, or is that because you're Grace?
No, it's like, it's literally just like, that's what it's called. But yeah, it just helps me, part of my technique is keeping the breath moving through every single part of the melody and every single consonant and every single word. So that's, I think, why I do them. It's just because it helps me.
Do you ever do that with other people, or do you always do it alone? 2, 3, 4.
Oh, shit. I only know the chorus. Is that okay?
That's all we're going to do.
And then you...
I don't know the whole. I would need to go.
Alone lyrics.
Isn't it? Sitting on the block, the corner 66462. Isn't that it? That's all that's sitting on the block. My house has seen people.
I just don't know. There's a key change. I'd have to like sit with it.
Hey, what is that? What did he find?
He got a little. I think it's a broccoli of sorts. I think it's a cauliflower.
Cauliflower?
Where did you find? I didn't even eat cauliflower.
Do you feed him cauliflower?
No. Oh, this might have been something. It's not cauliflower. It's a little chunk from his food he spit out. Do you want me to eat it with paper towels? Is that gross?
Oh, it's okay. I have dogs. Hi, baby.
Hey, your baby. Is he not the cutest?
He's so sweet. He's not barking at all, which is crazy. My dogs are so loud.
Yeah.
So loud. My dog, oh, thank you so much. I have a herding dog. She doesn't do that, but she is a herding dog. And then I have a hunting dog who we also don't do that. So just very loud. Oh, goodness gracious. They're so loud. They give me headaches, but I love them very much.
Get rid of them.
No, never. Never.
Alvin, come. Okay, here you go. Come here. Oh, I didn't know what to do with my legs being.
It's incredible how he's just become like an appendage of yours.
So stupid.
He just sits. He just cuddles, and he just stays, and he's so calm. And on the plane, he sits just like this because I've been traveling with him a lot. If you want to find out when I'm going to be in your city, by the way, just go to punchup.live/Glassman to sign up for my no spam mailing list. But
hell yeah.
Oh, he's a little fucking boy.
Does your foot taste good?
He smells so good too.
Oh.
How much has he changed your life?
My OCD has gotten significantly better since him. I am lonely, but I'm not lonely. I feel alone. 2, 3, 4.
We could do it if you want to do a count-in and just do the bit. Let's do the bit.
I just did.
Can we do it again and I'll be prepared this time?
I don't know. I just feel I have so many people here now, and all these people are watching. It's not like I'm sitting at home doing this by myself. I mean, alone. 2,
3, 4.
Till now, I always got by on my own. I never really cared until I met you. And now, it chills me to the bone.
I'm so sorry.
What is it?
No, the
give her a
second
line
half
read.
is different. It goes, and now I always got by my own. I never really cared until I met you. And then, and now it chills me to the bone. How do I get you alone? How
Okay.
do I get you alone?
Sing.
And then it goes like this. The sun is setting on the block. The clock is singing too many time. So, just because of the verse. What does it say? What's the verse there?
You don't know how long I have wanted to touch your lips and hold you tight.
Touch your lips and hold you tight.
I gotta learn this song. It's such a good song.
It's a great one.
Yeah, I've literally only heard like that part a couple times on like TikTok.
All right, well, let's do it again. Do you get the second part of the chorus?
Oh, it chills me to the bone.
Yeah, so it's like a pause, 2, 3. And now it chills me to the bone.
All right.
How do I get you alone?
Okay, let's try
How
it.
do I get you alone? Yeah.
Okay.
It's sun setting on the block. It's such a good song, though, you know? Anyway,
That's good.
sing it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Till now, I always got by on my own. I never really cared until I met you. And now
it chills me
to the bone. How do I get you alone? How do I get you alone?
The sun is singing on the block. The rhymes is and it's twinkling clank. Every time I do it, I do think the words are going to come to me. I'm really trying to. Anyway.
What a voice. You're ridiculous.
It's pop though that really inspires you. And do you get to still belt in some of those?
Yeah.
Because all the ones you sent me, it's like they're no, you didn't send me anything. All the ones that I sent you, they're pop, but you're still doing a lot like that.
Yeah.
So what is it about ballads that you don't like?
I do like ballads. I just think it's because that's what people expect of me, is just to do a bunch of ballads. So I always like to do the unexpected. Like, that's the one thing about me, is I'm always trying to be better. I'm always trying to do the unexpected, because I feel like that's that's how I'm trying to become the best version of myself, not only as like a human, but as an artist and as a vocalist.
Could you say that like, what do you like?
Yeah.
Is a conscious choice to?
Yes, exactly. Conscious choice. Just because I'm like a powerhouse singer doesn't mean that I only do ballads.
Do you not know how to do air quotes? Did you see that? You went how a singer. Are you being a crab?
I am a crab. That's just my social awkwardness.
You're on the right podcast.
Cool.
So you're like, okay, I think I got this box checked off.
Yeah.
Let me go into something else.
Yeah, and I just feel like, I don't know, I have a lot of fun writing upbeat songs. I like things that feel empowering, and ballads can feel very empowering, but I love going on stage and being able to not just stand there and like sing. I like to be able to like perform, and I think it's easier to do that when I'm singing something that has like a really cool groove and it has a lot of, it's upbeat. So, yeah.
George, I still want you to sing something.
Oh yeah, me.
Yes, please.
I'm trying to remember what it just was that I wanted you to sing. I don't know. But there's a song that I've asked you to sing before that I think you only sang a little bit with Teddy. but American Tune.
Oh.
Will you sing that again? Do you know that Paul Simon song?
No, but
I
if I
was
heard
introduced to this song through George. I always knew who Paul Simon was, but after this song, it was like, oh, I'm going to start looking into more of his stuff.
Cool.
Do you remember it?
I think so. I don't know if I have all the words down pat at the moment.
Should I pull it up, or do you just not care?
I'll just do what I remember.
Yeah, so how old are you again? Remind me?
24.
24. Jesus, good for you.
You're 24?
I know. Also, like, to be so good at something before you're not in your prime. Like, you're not just good at something, and it's like, how long could you keep being good at it? You're going to... Have you considered challenging yourself more instead of just doing ballads and stuff to keep growing? 2, 3, 4.
Well, many's the time I've been mistaken, and many times confused. Yes, and I've often felt forsaken, and certainly misused. Oh, but it's alright, it's alright, for we've lived so well so long. Still, when I think of the road we're traveling on, I wonder what's gone wrong. I can't help it, I wonder what's gone wrong. And I dreamed I was dying. I dreamed that my soul rose unexpectedly, and looking back down at me, smiled reassuringly. And I dreamed I was flying, and high up above, my eyes could clearly see the Statue of Liberty sailing away to sea. I dreamed I was flying. When we come on the ship they call the Mayflower, we come on the ship that sailed the moon, and we come in the age's most uncertain hour, and we sing an American tune. Oh, but it's alright, yeah, it's alright, it's alright. You can't be forever blessed. Still, tomorrow's gonna be another working day, and I'm trying to get some rest. That's all, I'm trying to get some rest.
Come on.
Sing. Yeah.
That's a little Paul Simon tune.
There's these like powerhouse, pardon me, ballad kind of music, and then just a guitar singer-songwriter stuff are, to me, the that's, except for Disney, that's what I listen to. I just like that stuff. You guys are such very different singers, and I don't know enough of what in either with you two or like what people are like that sing like you guys. Where do you guys come together and sing stuff together? Like what type, other than like for charity events? You know what I mean? Like what songs that aren't just
no, I mean
promotional collabs?
I think we would it would meld well in all sorts of different scenarios. Mostly with me, obviously backing Grace,
up, right? Yeah,
and like singing harmony. Like once if we were to actually put a performance together, we would play the song a little bit. I would hear what she's doing, and then I could harmonize with her better once I learned the riffs that what she wants to do.
Do you know the song "I'm Yours" by Jason Mraz? I was just because I was like, your voice might sound really good on that, and like I love that song.
I could probably do that.
Because you like what world? But that feels like a world
Sure.
that it would.
Didn't he did a collab with Colby Cal?
Yes.
What song was that? That would be another.
In love with my best friend.
Yes, that would be a great one. But also, if you knew that one, we could do both.
Yeah, let me.
Take it out with my best friend.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love Jason Mraz.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah, Mraz. Oh, it's called Lucky, right?
But I'm yours. It seemed like you might know it.
I'm yours. Yeah, you know
I'm yours. I mean, I think I know. I just gotta find the key.
Done me. I don't know if that's the right key, but let me look.
It goes like this.
See, he's got a way higher voice than me too. So
I felt it. I tried to be
chill. You were so hot that I melted. Fell right through the cracks. Now I'm trying to get back. Sing. Yeah.
I don't know the words.
Let me pull them
I'll
up.
be giving him my bestest. Divine intervention. If it's against my turn to live some or learn some, and I won't hesitate. No, it cannot wait.
You want to start at the beginning?
I'm yours.
You sing.
Well, open up your
fantastic.
mind and see like me.
See, this is where we get too high.
And open up your plans and
start
stand
lower.
your free.
Yeah, you want to do a different key?
She'll go up 9 octaves. It
idea.
doesn't matter what key you're in.
Listen to the moon, people dance and sing.
Sing.
We're just one big family, and it's our God-forsaken right to be loved, love.
So I won't hesitate.
No,
You want to switch it?
no, it cannot wait. I'm yours. There's no need to complicate. Our time is short. This is our fate. I'm yours.
It's been way too long, checking my tongue in the mirror and bending over backwards just to try to see it clearer, but my breath fogged up the glass. So I drew a face and laughed. I guess what I was saying is there ain't no better reason. So rid yourself of vanities and just go with the seasons. It's what we aim to do. Our name is our virtue, but I won't hesitate. No, it cannot wait. I'm yours. There's no need to complicate. Our time is short. This is our fate. I'm yours. Yeah, I love that. Yeah.
I don't think she'll care if so we'll bleep the name, but I was dating Jackie Tone. One of my, you know Jackie?
I think so. That name sounds very
She was an
familiar.
American Idol performer,
cool.
like when you were, pardon this phrase, but before you were itching your dad's pants. It was a little bit ago, and she's a great singer. She's an actress too. Anyway, when we were dating, I love singers. I want people to sing all the time. She had a guitar. I knew a few songs. I remember I learned that one, and I asked if she knows it, and she goes, "Yeah." And then she was singing it for a little bit, and then afterwards she goes, "I don't know if it matters. Like, I may have to let you know. Like, she and Jason Mraz dated for a while, and I remember like, I was like." I don't remember everything, but I do remember feeling like I'm not feeling jealous or upset, but I do like maybe I won't be the one playing that song for you right now. Just in that moment, we were new and I was young and whatever. But like, I also remember thinking like, I don't want her to think that anything bothers me. Can we maybe play a different song because Jason probably plays it and sings it better and you've maybe done it with him. I just remember that feeling.
That's a rare feeling.
That
I
is,
would
yeah,
say.
that's.
That was a great version of a song for you two to sing together. Could you see if you could do the Lucky one? Do you know that song? I'll pull it up.
Yeah,
I'd
let's
have
pull
to
it up.
recognize
I'd have
it.
to hear it to
I
recognize it.
used to sing this on Smule Karaoke back in the day, if anyone knows what that app is.
No.
But when I was like 11.
That's probably around when Jackie was on American Idol.
Oh, cool.
Right? I think so.
You're 24, so we were like...
It's 13 years ago. It was 2012. Shout out Obama.
Yeah, this one.
Do you hear me?
Okay, ready? You're going to sing it.
No, you sing it.
I don't know the song. You have to sing it.
No.
The verse. You got this.
I don't want to sing that one. I don't feel that song.
What do you feel?
Kiss from a Rose, always.
Kiss from... What the fuck is that? I know. Wait, I know that song's familiar. I just can't hear it in my head. Can you sing a bit of it?
I mean, I will. No, but I mean, I will, but no. We love it though, don't we?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're 24. It's crazy. You don't know Kiss from a Rose?
It sounds
it
very
sounds
familiar.
condescending when you say that. I want
I
you to
know.
know.
I don't mean it like
we
that.
don't mean it
No.
that way. It's just so surprising.
I grew up with 2 older brothers, so we're good.
Yeah, it's just it was I fell asleep. It was number 3 or number 4 on the Batman soundtrack, and I would fell asleep to it on repeat all the time as a kid. This was like my favorite song.
It definitely sounds familiar.
You'll recognize it.
Yes, okay. Yes, I've heard this, yes.
There used to be a gray tower alone on a hill. Light on the dark side of me. Love remains cool as a light, not the thrill. So did you know that when it snows, my eyes become large and the light that you shine can't be seen? Baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh, the more I get, the stranger it feels, yeah. Now that your rose is in bloom, my light it's the gloom on the grave. You could have started a little lower on guitar. I think it's high for both of us when it's so far apart. Anyway, we'll keep it in, but that's not really the best of all of the performances we've had so far. That was fantastic. That's one of the ones we could have done before we pressed record. Anyway, what do you guys know? What do you know? You guys, I don't need to make suggestions. Whatever you know, see if he knows, and vice versa.
Oh, what about some of the other ones that were the clip? The Jackson 5 one.
That's so crazy. I was just thinking that.
Good.
Yeah.
Let's try it.
I don't remember what key that was in. Is that a good key?
Yeah, that should be fine. All right.
Maybe bring it down a half a step. Trust me.
That's gay.
Is that like I would like you subtly insult singers? Maybe just bring it down a half a step. I think you'll be more comfortable there.
Yeah. Okay.
I want you back. I want you back. I want you back.
When I had you to myself, I didn't want you around. Those pretty faces always made you stand out in the crowd. Someone picked you from the bunch, one glance was all they took. Now it's much too late for me to take a second look. Oh, baby, give me one more chance. Won't you please let me back in your heart? Oh, darling, I was blind to let you go now. But now that I see you in his arms,
I want you back.
So sharp.
I want you back.
That's all I know.
I love it.
I want something where you guys doing this.
Oh, do you want to do the next thing? The next verse?
No, I don't think I could sing that in there.
Okay, let's do do you know Piano Man?
Yeah.
Is that a weird? Okay.
Oh, I gotta have my keyboard set up at some
Yeah,
point.
you got to do that.
I'm mad that I didn't. I haven't been playing the piano much.
You're recording right now, right?
I am, yeah.
Okay, good.
Or Elton John.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love Elton. Love
Yeah.
Billy.
Well, great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great.
What are there any songs that you like?
Anything Billy Joel or Elton John?
Yeah.
Please.
Easy money.
Let's do Piano Man.
Wait, what if we didn't start the fire? Or is
I
that-
really want to hear Piano Man.
let's do Piano
I want to. I'm fine with we didn't start the fire, and I want to hear some Piano Man.
Yeah, let's do it.
That's
Man,
great.
I'm so upset
Actually,
that
that's perfect. because I can do it in a good
Hell
key.
yeah.
So please let me know next time you're back in LA.
Yeah.
And I want to do this again. And also, tomorrow we're recording with our buddy Casey Abrams. You know who that is? He's another American Idol alum.
Yeah, cool.
And I'm going to put my piano for that tomorrow, I think, with you guys. But I want to get, I want to build a little arsenal of this.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean?
That's awesome.
And I want to, okay, I'm disappointed that I don't have my piano set up.
Be good.
What is this? Oh, it's Piano Man.
It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin.
He says, son, can you play me a melody? I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet, and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes. So you're the piano man, sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you got us feeling alright.
Well, John at the bar is a friend of mine.
How much were those drinks, by
He
the way?
gets me my drinks actually for free.
That's right.
And he's quick with a joke, oh, to light up your smoke, light up in some place that he'd rather be. He said, Bill, I believe this is killing me, as the smile ran away from his face. But I'm sure I could be a movie star if I could get out of this place. Oh, la da 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 dee da da, la di da dee da da. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. When we're all in the mood for a melody, and you got us feeling alright.
Key change.
Well, now Paul is a real estate novelist who never had time for a wife, and is talking with Davy, who's still in the Navy, and probably will be for life. And the witness is practicing politics as the businessman slowly gets stoned. Yes, they're sharing a drink they call loneliness, but it's better than drinking alone.
2, 3, 4. I was having you switch it to heart.
How would I know that?
Because of Alone. It was a reach and I interrupted. I'm
my
sorry.
God.
Please don't stop singing this song. Continue. Key change.
It's a pretty good crowd.
Okay, yeah. Let's do it again. Listen.
It's a pretty good crowd for a Saturday, and the manager gives me a smile, 'cause he knows it's me they've been coming to see, to forget about life for a while. And the piano, it sounds like a carnival, and the microphone smells like a beer, and they sit at the bar and put bread in my jar and say, man, what are you doing here? Oh, la da 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 da. They say, sing us a song, you're the piano man. Oh, sing
That sounds great.
Yeah, it's pretty. Nice job with those key changes, because I was like, you got it.
Key changes all day. Let's do it.
Your voice is so
a
beautiful.
Key change.
It's
Thank
so
you.
lovely. Yeah.
It's a little early to be singing. But
No, yeah.
Is it? What
no,
time
but
do
you
you wanna be
sound
singing?
fantastic.
3?
yeah.
It's magic what you guys could do. It's magic. It's crazy
That's
that
fun.
that comes out of your voices.
It's fun
It's fun.
when it lines up like that.
Yeah.
Could we do another Billy Joel?
Hell yeah. What's a good
I know
one?
you love
You know what? I
Always
love
a Woman to me.
I love It's All.
Do you know that
She's
song?
Always a Woman. That's probably not a good one.
I could, if you play it a little bit, I could probably.
I understand why you think that. I don't agree with you though, but I understand why you're saying
Okay,
that.
well, I don't agree with you.
Well, let's the audience say how bad this is going to sound.
Leave
Are you
comment
saying
in the chat.
saying that because it's
No. I think it might be. If you don't know it, it might be a little tricky. But
If you sing a little bit, maybe.
it she could kill with a smile. She can move with her eyes.
I've heard this before.
She can ruin your faith with her casual line.
If you want to sing this, I can always harm with you once I feel the melody lock in.
let's find something that you know though.
Okay.
He sung this on here, and I'm going to ask him to do it again. I'm sure with somebody who knows it because this is one of my favorite songs.
Okay.
I will say, shout out to being on this podcast and
Put their
this
Instagram
weekend.
over here.
Yeah, put TYSO right here.
If you're doing a show, this doesn't come out until next week.
It's not a show. I'm this week though. In reality, I'm going to be flying to the Bahamas to play a wedding for a fan of TYSO who saw me
No
on here
shit.
and who hired me to play their wedding.
Really?
Yeah, Scott and Alyssa. Shout out.
Congratulations on the wedding. I hope your wife knows she's got a player for life, and that's no bullshit. Do you guys know Tupac? Changes or Bruce Hornsby, The Way It Is. It's the same thing.
Yes.
You could
Yes.
probably-
Oh, that's a
That's a
good one.
great
That-
A to
That'd
C
be a
right
great
there.
one.
Let me Google it. Which one?
That's awesome, dude. Bruce Hornsby, The Way It Is. It's where it changes kind of sampled from.
I love Bruce though. Just standing in line all your time waiting for the welfare. Oh, I gotta do this song. 'Cause they can't buy a job. And the man in the silk suit hurries by as he catches the poor old lady's eyes. Just for fun, he says,
Get a job.
get a job. That's just the way it is. Some things will never change. That's just the way it is. Oh, but don't you believe them? You don't know this one? Hey, hey, little boy, you can't go where the others go. 'Cause you don't look like they do. Say, hell, man, how can you stand to think that way? Did you really think about it before you made the rules? And he said, son, that's just the way it is. Some things will never change. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. It is, it is, it is.
You sound awesome, dude.
I love this. Tupac sampled that and then did a dope rap song
Yeah.
to it. It's really
Sick.
good. Yeah.
see
I
no
definitely
changes.
have heard that song, just not well enough to sing it.
I see no changes. Wake up in the morning and I ask myself.
Ask. It's racist to say ask. Is life worth living, or should you blast yourself? I'm tired of being poor and even worse, I'm black. My stomach hurts and I'm looking for a purse to snatch. But you know what? Aladdin stole bread.
Baguette, yeah.
Yeah.
He was
did.
also not white.
Well, Disney, made him a little whiter than he probably would have been. For us to enjoy it, I mean. Love Disney. Look at they even made Donald Duck white.
Very white.
What else we got?
Oh, that is such a good song. I need to remember these because I could do.
Yeah,
these.
I also want to start writing songs down when I hear stuff that I want to ask people to sing. What are you thinking? What Elton John?
Oh
do you
yeah,
like?
Elton John. Let's do that.
Then
Could we do any Disney? Do we do a little Your song?
We could do your song.
Your song.
Yeah.
Easy. What key? I mean,
Any
do
key's
you want to
good.
start singing? Or figure it out.
D sharp is probably best.
That is actually the key that I normally
You
sing it
can
in,
tell
but
everybody this is a song. Maybe quite simple.
Ooh, jazz it the fuck
That's the
up.
only jazzy thing I do in this song. With songs like this, I don't know why. I don't want to do too much. I just want to keep it as
Sure,
classic as possible.
I get it. I'm going to ask you to, for growth, to step out of your
Yeah,
comfort zone.
and just
do too much. At least maybe the second verse.
Okay. Do you want to start this one?
okay, let's see.
It's a little bit funny.
It's a little bit funny.
Yeah.
Can I ask something of you?
Yes, of course.
Thank you. I'm sorry. What you're doing is perfect. I'm not saying to do something better. Will you slow it down even more?
Get really in.
It's a little bit funny.
Thank you.
It's feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. Don't have much money, but boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house where we both could live.
If I was a sculptor, but then again, no. Or a man who makes potions in a traveling show. I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song, and this one's for you. And you can tell everybody this is a song. And they be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world.
Sat on the roof, picked at the moss for the few of the verses where they got me quite cross. But the sun's been quite kind while I wrote this song. For people like you, they
Keep it turned on.
So excuse me for getting these things I do. Yeah, you sing,
No,
you
there's
sing.
be a little for me in here. I don't want to take away. I'll probably edit it out. Me out. So you keep going.
The green or the blue, you take them.
Anyway, the thing is, what I really mean, what I really mean, yours are the sweetest eyes I've ever seen. You can tell everybody this is a song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind, hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is. You're in the world. Hope you don't mind, hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world.
That's so cute.
I think that's my song to Alvin.
Aww.
I was really like, while you guys are singing, looking at him like, I'm so, imagine if you were like actually in love with somebody and in a relationship and have a family. That's got to be awesome. Congrats. More Elton, please.
Yeah. Let's look
What
at
Disney do we want to do? Do you know Part of This World? It's not Elton. Little
from
Mermaid?
Little Mermaid.
No.
Okay.
I mean, well, I don't know. I'd have to hear it.
Look at this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You know that one?
Isn't it rich?
Isn't it neat? Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Wouldn't you say my collection's complete? Wouldn't you say I'm a girl who has
No.
everything?
It's going to be impossible for me to do.
Yeah, that's a lot of.
Yeah, it's like a lot of,
Okay.
like even the Wicked one, I was looking at Defying Gravity, and it's like 8 minutes of just like
a lot of shit.
a lot. It's like an orchestral, everything slows down and speeds up, and there's different key changes constantly. It's like.
What Lion King do you both feel comfortable with? What, A Whole New World? What does that sound like on the guitar?
Play
That could
with
be cool.
A Whole New World. I haven't sung it before, but I'm totally down. Yeah, pick a key that feels good for you.
I can show you the world.
Yeah.
I can show you the world.
Is that how high you? Is that high for you?
Shining, shimmering,
Sounds great. I'm so surprised.
Tell me, princess,
Yeah.
now when did you? I don't think I need the words.
Oh, okay, cool.
Let your heart decide. I can open your eyes, take you wonder by wonder, over, sideways, and under on a magic carpet ride. A whole new world, a dazzling. No. A new fantastic point of view. Shoot, now I do need the words. No one to tell us no, or where to go, or say we're only dreaming.
A whole new world, a dazzling place I never knew. But when I'm way up here, it's crystal clear that now I'm in a whole new world with you.
Now I'm in a whole new world with you.
Unbelievable sights, indescribable feelings, soaring, tumbling, freewheeling through an endless diamond sky. A whole new world.
Don't you dare close your eyes. Hold your breath, it gets better. No one's a shooting star. I've come so far,
I can't go back to where I
whole
used to
new
be.
world, a new fantastic
Every moment red
point.
letter,
But now today
anywhere,
there's time to spare.
let me share this whole new world with you.
A whole new world,
A whole new world.
that's where we'll be.
That's where we'll be.
A thrilling chase
A wondrous place
for
you.
a wondrous place for you and
Me.
Ooh, hi. Yeah, that's fun.
not terrible.
Sing.
That's good.
I know.
I like the.
Did I do that?
Yeah.
Cartman.
Yeah. Oh my God. He's so peaceful.
So, what's the plan for, like, you have these songs come out, the acoustic versions, maybe more people find it,
Yeah.
to then maybe more people want to see you do live? Like, do you
Yeah.
have a tour set up?
So I think we're looking at potentially doing a show here in the summer. No date set
Here,
yet,
Los
though.
Angeles.
Yeah, in LA. But yeah, that's pretty much what it is. You just release stuff and you keep pumping it out and just trying to spread the word, man. And then more people latch on and you build a fan base and there you go. And then you just gotta.
George used to tour.
going.
Well, he had a
Okay,
band
cool.
called Kings of Washington.
Cool.
King Washington.
King Washington. And that...
King Washington.
King Washington.
King Washington.
King Washington. And you're done with that. You don't want to live that life anymore, you said.
I don't want to live that life anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's very true. But yeah, I mean, you're in your 20s. This is when you should be hustling, touring, doing all that stuff. Because as you get older, it's like, I don't want to tour anymore. I don't want to go out anymore. But when you haven't done it, it's like you got to do it. I did it in my entire 20s. I was on the road 6 months a year.
Okay.
And it's fun. It's super fun.
Yeah.
To like what didn't exist when you were doing that back when it was Kings of Washington is the ability to reach an audience from home.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm curious, do you feel like touring is something that you want to do to grow more than make money? Do you feel like what you're doing with your social media and that stuff, is that the path to growing an audience more so?
I think so. I think the main thing with touring is it just costs money. And a lot of times it will cost more money than you'll actually get from it.
Why? Because you have so many people that have to come with you?
Yeah, like you have the entire band. I guess since you were the band, right?
Well,
so like you and your
we did hire,
bandmates.
like the drummer we hired,
Yeah.
the van,
Sure.
the gas,
Exactly, yeah.
the food
Did
for
you lose
everyone.
money?
Yeah.
We would like break even, or if we made profit, it had to go back into buying more merch.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, because you have to buy the merch up front. And
Is
then
that why
sell
you
it.
went from Kings of Washington to King Washington to get less text? It was
less,
cheaper?
Yes, exactly.
Got it.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
Do you have merch?
no. But one day. One day we'll have merch. But yeah, I think the thing that's hardest about it is sometimes the socials don't always translate to live. So it's figuring out how much of it does transfer. And a lot of my audience is like in different parts of the world.
Bring this down. I'm not covering as much.
There you go. A lot of my audience is in like different parts of the world, just also because of TikTok and social media and the reach it has. So it's not always in a lot of fixed locations, if that makes sense. No. But I think like I have enough of a base out here in LA to do a show, and like it would like probably beneficial. I honestly wanted to just do touring because I like performing live. I like the energy it has, and I like actually being able to connect with people. As much as I do social media and I'm grateful for social media, I think a lot of it feels a little bit performative to me. Like it feels like stunt singing is what I call it. It's just like, what's the craziest thing you can do? You know, and that's what we want to watch.
What about these acoustic songs?
That's what I'm excited for, is doing acoustic stuff of my own music. So that's going to be really fun because then, again, I'm performing with actual real people instead of just like pulling a track off the internet and then making a video and posting it. Like this is my song. It's something that I've written and I've done with people, and it's a piece of me. So that feels better, which is why I'm really excited about doing these acoustic versions. But yeah, with the cover stuff, that's a little bit challenging because, again, like I said, I learn these songs just to fit the trend. And
well, I don't think anybody heard you say that because we got all into that at the beginning. But yeah, the idea of like finding somebody we talked about like finding somebody in comedy, it's the original voices. In music, a lot of times I found you because of your covers. Like you find people doing things that aren't theirs that you love. And then you say, all right, well, let me come trust me enough to listen to my stuff.
Exactly.
Wasn't that Teddy's? That's kind of like
Teddy
Teddy's
Swims too, yeah.
Story.
And Lawrence the band, who, I mean, a lot of the people that I've found online are because, I love the way they did that song. And then once you like them enough, you're like, let me hear your stuff.
Yeah.
Is that an obstacle?
I think so. So people will, it's crazy. People will like look at my stuff and they'll follow me and be like, oh my God, like you're so talented. But then it's like, can you do less though? But in my mind, it's like when I do post covers,
do less as in post less, or do less
like
runs?
do less, do less vocally.
Right.
Like that's a comp that I get a lot, is you're doing too much. But and I'm aware I'm doing a lot, but at the same time, that's what's getting me seen. You know what I mean? The saturation of musicians and vocalists on the internet, it's like you have to do something to set yourself apart, and that's hard to do because there's so many of them. So it's one of those things where it's like, I'm aware I'm doing a lot. I'm doing it, one, because a lot of times, like I said, I practice a lot just because I want to constantly be getting better and doing that. So I practice a lot of just me in the house, just doing some crazy stuff because I'm trying to get better. And that
stuff like
just
runs, riffs.
Yeah, just trying to challenge myself to do new things and like more intense things. And again, but that's also like why people watch my stuff on the internet. But then I think they're afraid as well to go to my original music because they don't want to listen to 3 minutes of that. But my music isn't 3 minutes of that. So that's where I feel like I'm trying to bridge the gap with a lot of the stuff. But yeah, it's tough because if you listen to my songs, I'm not doing a lot all the time. I'm really not. It really is about the lyrics. It really is about the music. It's just for social media's sake and getting seen and getting yourself through the algorithm. That's what works for me, is just doing crazy stuff that they don't see every day, if that makes sense.
Where do you, where's the majority of your money come from?
Different things. I do voiceover work, actually. So there's a new kids show coming out on Disney. I think it's supposed to come out in October, called Hey AJ, that I do some voiceover work for, and I got to sing a lot of stuff on it. The theme song is like a lot of my vocals stacked on top of it with some gang vocals. So that's really exciting.
What vocals?
It's called gang vocals. It's like a lot of people in a room just like singing like gang vocals. That's what it's called.
You know this term?
Yeah. Hi, baby. So I do a lot of that, and that makes money. And then I do some commercial work as well. I work for Enjoy Illinois. It's like a tourism company. I sing their commercials. So things like that.
So you're pounding the pavement.
Exactly. Yeah. And like I said, I teach as well. So like I do a lot of different things. It's just a lot of behind the scenes that people don't see, which is why I'm excited about this kid show that's coming out, because I have nieces and nephews that are excited to see it, but also to share what I've been working on. I also I got to do some stuff for the Garfield movie that just came out last year. I got to ad-lib on John Batiste's song Good Life, which was super fun.
Love him.
Yeah, he's fantastic. And then I got to do some BGVs for that song as well, and then
background vocals.
Yeah, background vocals, and then background vocals for Keith Urban's song Let It Roll for that movie. So I'm doing a lot of like behind the scenes stuff, which is I'm so grateful for, and I have a lot of fun doing it.
Are they hearing your stuff when you do? Like, do they know what you do, or is it you're just coming in session stuff?
Exactly, session stuff, things like that. But I'm grateful for it. The thing I'm most grateful for is being able to do what I love and make a living doing it.
Your
and be
boyfriend's
comfortable.
a musician?
No, he's actually a teacher, but he's a fantastic beatboxer, actually.
Cool.
And he can sing, but he's never had a lesson, and he'll tell you he can't sing, but he's actually a
just like me.
Really good singer. Yeah, exactly.
What do you want? You want to be a solo artist?
Yeah, I do. I would love, like I said, I love performing live. I just don't get to do it super often because of the return on it isn't always great, and also because I have other jobs that I'm doing as well that I have to make time for. But yeah, I want to be touring, and I would love to be an artist doing my own thing. But for me, success is honestly, I want to be able to just make a good living and provide for a family, not just myself. You know, I'm not married yet, but eventually, like, I would love to just be a one-income household and be able to provide for everybody in my family. So that's honestly the dream for me. Fame, if it happens, great. If it doesn't, that's fine too. As long as I can make some sort of difference with my music and enough people are hearing it, or even if I'm a songwriter and I'm doing well with that, you know, I just want to be doing music and performing, and in any capacity like that.
I've only heard one of your songs and then a little bit of the other one. You seem like a really, I mean, pardon if that sounds condescending. I don't know. You seem like a really great songwriter. That's an interest of yours then.
Yeah, I do. I like to write on my stuff, and I write with co-writers as well. Usually there's like me and like one or two other people in the room, and we'll write the songs. I love to write. I like sharing my perspective, I guess. I have a lot to say, so I like to say it. And I'm a little bit shy sometimes, so that's why I was so excited to come on here. I was like, oh, I get to talk in front of a camera and not just sing in front of a camera. Like, I actually get to like connect with people in a different way, which is really exciting.
Of all the podcasts to go on to talk, this is the one where you get interrupted the most and or asked to be singing more. So I appreciate your patience.
Oh, no, I've had a great time.
What's your relationship like with your ma?
It's good. My mom is wonderful. Her and my dad were still together when he passed. But yeah, she's honestly just such a strong lady and such a loving human being. And I'm very grateful.
Does she sing?
No, but my dad did. And my grandmother, I believe, she also sang for like the U.S. Open. So
what does that mean?
Like for like the Marines and the Army and stuff, I believe. She used to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. The USO. USO, not the Open.
Got it. Yeah.
I probably said the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Sorry. But yeah, so my dad loved to sing, and he was honestly what got me into it. I actually started with dance first, and then I started singing and doing musical theater. Hi, baby. And he got me into all of it. He used to burn everything I did onto CDs and leave them everywhere. He would call his office, my music and my covers would be playing on the line.
Like what Taylor Swift's dad did for her if he didn't have money.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right?
Pretty much, I guess, yeah. But yeah, he was he always said, you have the talent. I never did to pursue it. So it kind of feels like I'm doing it for him. So yeah, and myself, but I definitely have him in my mind a lot of the time. I'm kind of a shy person and I don't like conflict, but in this industry you have to be a little bit pushy. So I'm learning that, and I try to it's him doing it through me. It's not me.
When do you have to be pushy?
I think just, even if it's not, just speaking your mind. Like earlier we're saying, I feel like you're just doing these songs because I'm asking you to. That's true. I'm a people pleaser and I need to get out of that habit, because I know in this industry, like, you can't be. You have to be able to, like, not even be assertive, just like say what you think. And so
is that industry specific?
I guess maybe not. I also think social media plays a role in that too. I think a lot of times, like, things are taken out of context and where we get scared to, like, even just talk, because anything can be taken and turned into something it's not.
You agree?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, you feel the pressure when the cameras are rolling. Oh,
Yeah.
I don't want to say. She brought up something. I don't want to say anything that's like mildly offensive in that way, or it could be taken. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Is that a rational fear?
It is. I think it
in
is
today's
rational.
day and age, I think it is.
You know what? I have to go to the restroom. Real quick.
Okay. I also want to run to the bathroom, so this will be a downbeat for a second. If you're looking for just the right flooring, you need choices. And at Marshall Carpet One, you'll certainly find them.
You're incredible.
Thank you. So are you.
Are you using the bathroom?
Oh no, I'm good. I'm just stretching my legs.
There is a song,
Yeah.
Terrence Philman number, that Alan Stone actually played, but it was one of the songs that's the song that, here.
Oh yeah.
I saw that you posted, you like the song that started it all, Saying a Little Prayer for You.
Oh yeah.
How did that start it all? That went viral?
Yeah, it was so funny. One of my students actually just came in and was like, "Hey, can you help me come up with an idea for this song?" And I was like, "Sure." And then I was like, "I guess I'll just post it on TikTok since I already
Come up with an idea for the song. What does that mean?
Yeah, just a little run.
Got it.
Yeah, and so I was like, okay. And then I just ended up posting it because I was like, okay, I'll just do it. And then I was like, this is like not a super, like, it's not trending or anything. And then it, like, blew up into this huge thing.
Is this before American Idol?
No, this was after. So it's crazy. A lot of people that recognize me now know me from TikTok. Not even from Idol. Like, the older crowd knows me from Idol, but younger crowd and around my age, they all know me from social media, which is just so interesting. But yeah, honestly, I'd rather have them know me from socials because, yeah, on Idol, I never mentioned this before, but I had never used in-ear monitors before, and I had a very hard time with that. They gave us really nice ones that were like molded to our ear canals, but the problem for me was like, because I'm so technical, I couldn't hear myself. Also, it's because I have a neurological condition. It made me really...
Is this related to your car sickness?
Yes, it is. It's called vestibular migraine, and it causes me like hearing issues. It also like makes me feel sick. I'm a naturally like, I have no balance, very bad at that.
Is this an ear crystals type of thing?
I think it has to do with like the 9th cranial nerve, I believe, or
the
something.
NCN.
Yeah. So it has to do with that. And there's a lot of weird things that happen because of it. There's this thing called like glossopharyngeal neuralgia that I experienced for the first time. And it was literally like hours before a gig. I was teaching a master class and I was just like, I felt this like sharp stabbing pain. And I was like, what is that? I've never had that before. And it was glossopharyngeal neuralgia. I hope I'm saying that properly. But it also has to do with the 9th cranial nerve. It just causes me all sorts of issues. Like, it messes with my hearing. Sometimes I'll be listening to a song and then all of a sudden it'll go and the key will just change. I'll be hearing it in the actual key. It's like I wasn't hearing it correctly first and then it'll go like that. And I had a bit of that happening the first time I used in-ear monitors. I've gotten like better about it. But yeah, when I'm having a fit of the vestibular migraine, it can get really fucky, for lack of a better word.
What happens? You take out the monitors then?
No. So basically, they told me not to take out my monitors on the show because I wouldn't be able to hear anything, essentially. But then on the season following it, everybody was taking their monitors out, so whatever. But yeah, so I didn't take out my monitors. I ended up using generics for the remainder, like the last episode or so, I think, was when I figured out that was the problem. But there were moments...
Which was, by the way, the first episode that you got disqualified.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. There was one thing I was thinking about is I was on the first airing episode of that season, and then I was on the finale. So I spanned the whole season. I was like, all right, that's a lot longer than I thought I would make it. So
The first, are you saying of auditions, the first episode?
yeah, I was the first.
Was it in Indiana or in Austin?
It was in actually Los Angeles. So that was the year they had Ohio auditions, Los Angeles auditions, and then San Diego, I believe.
Cool.
Yeah, so I did the LA auditions, and it was super fun. Yeah, it was a good time. It was a fun experience. I had fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, despite the online stuff, the people were wonderful. I had great time. So yeah.
Do you know "Say a Little Prayer for You"?
I think I could. Yeah, I think so.
Pour a put on my makeup, say a little prayer for you.
Are you a fan of CeeLo Green?
Yeah.
I feel like your voice would suit him well.
See you driving around town with the girl I love.
Hold on.
Get you.
Yeah, wait, I love that song. You should do that song.
Okay.
Driving around down with the girl I love, and I'm like,
Or if you know is that the right key?
change in my pocket wasn't enough. I'm like, get you.
Oh, this isn't a clean podcast. I can say fuck you.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Wait, I'm gonna pull up the lyrics. CeeLo Green. That's also something. I have a terrible mouth. Terrible mouth. And I've been like trying to not think, but then I was like, oh, you guys don't care. That's so awesome.
We don't give a fuck.
You don't give a fuck.
You know, if it's not in the first half hour, YouTube, I've noticed that when you, for real, like when you swear more in the first, definitely 5 minutes and even half hour, they like sometimes will make it 18 plus, which means nobody's watching the episode because they don't suggest it as much. They're pretty tough now with YouTube. Like it started off with them like giving you marks where like you don't get as many ads, and it's like that sucks that you don't get money, but like as long as it doesn't affect the exposure of the episode, it doesn't bother me as much if it's a single episode.
Sure.
Single episode.
I didn't mean to laugh at you. I'm so sorry.
Is it in?
I think you're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we were just talking about CeeLo Green or something?
Yeah, forget
See
you.
more red?
Really good.
See more green? Or see more red? But could you actually do Say a Little Prayer for You first?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
go for a put on my makeup.
Okay, cool.
What is your low register sound like?
I like my. Yeah, we could do it lower.
Well, I'm saying like, could we see you do this and then go up? Like, I want to hear you do it low first.
Yeah. Wait, so starting a lower
A different
key?
key or
No. Just like
The moment I wake up.
I'm saying like. I mean that wasn't what I was saying, but yes, great.
Wait. So just go low?
I'm saying like I wanted to, like this is our first time ever hearing you,
Yeah.
and we don't think that you could sing that high. And at
Sure.
first start a little down here, and then maybe a little taste of it, and then it doesn't have to be a key change. You can just go up an octave,
Okay.
but just like a little. At first, I want it to be like, dare I say, more masculine.
Okay.
You know, low here, and then, but none of that yet. Is that your head voice?
Put on my makeup.
Yeah,
To
say
do it down the
that.
octave?
I say a little bit for you. I'm combing my hair now.
And then go up
Great.
there?
Great.
Okay. I got you. Let me pull up these lyrics. So fun fact is I know the first verse.
How
that's
many? How many? What do you call it? Keys. How many? What do you call it? There's
I
like
think
5, 6.
my range is like, so my highest note consistently is like an A flat 6 whistle.
Isn't that the 5 is the wicked one, right?
Oh, you're looking, wait, for Defying Gravity?
Yeah, it's 5.
Yeah, that's in the 5s.
And you're
Yes.
you're a key above that still.
Yeah, for whistles. But like Mariah Carey's in like the 7s. But mine's, my top is like an A flat 6. And then I don't use it often though, because like in all honesty, whistles like, to me, I've never like, they're super impressive, but from like a sonic standpoint, I'm never like, oh, I want a whistle tone here, unless it's like a BGB.
What about Knuckles?
I like Knuckles.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
It's a Sonic the Hedgehog reference. I'm sorry.
Oh no, we love Sonic.
Ben
Gotta go
Schwartz
fast.
is a regular of the pod, and anyway, you can keep
sonically. Yes. Okay.
Yes. Okay. I said sonically.
Okay, whatever. Sorry, I'm just interrupting with
No,
bits
you're
that
good.
don't make sense. Can we just
Yeah.
say a little
So-
prayer?
Can we get to the song? All right.
Can we stop me interrupting everything?
Okay. The moment I wake up. So wait. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to go. Or I put on. You want me to stay down there?
I want you to stay on there for the first.
moment I wake up before I put on my. Because I don't have. I don't have
Oh, you
that.
can't make.
No,
wake up. Got
that's
it.
like super. That's like man range.
Let's lower it. Let's see what happens if we lower it.
Moment I wake up before I put on my makeup, I say a little prayer for you. I'm combing my hair now and wondering what dress to wear now. I say a little prayer for you. Forever, yeah, my heart, babe. What is the next word?
Riding the bus now or something?
I'm riding, yeah. I'll run for the bus, dear. I think of us, dear. I say a little prayer for you. At work I just take time, and all through my coffee break time, I say a little prayer for you. Forever and ever, you'll stay in my heart, and I will love you forever. Yeah. Sing.
George, can you do that? Could you do runs like that?
Sing it, yeah. Yeah, sing.
Excuse me.
Answer my prayer.
I don't know.
Answer my prayer now.
I just, I'm not a woman with a great,
Not with that
an
attitude.
incredible.
Not with that attitude, my friend. What was the CeeLo Green song you were gonna do?
Oh,
yeah.
Forget You. Forget You lyrics. Could we do it? Sorry, could we do a little higher? I see you. I see you down.
When you say higher, is that random to you? Do you want to go like what do you want? A key higher? Or do you want?
How much higher was that?
That was a minor third up.
Yeah. So it's just wherever it fits in my range the best. And I know I like to leave space for ad-libbing. So you said you wanted me to go low and then also go high. So this is a good a decent mid-range where I still have room to ad-lib lower and higher.
But specifically for the communication between you two, when you say higher, it's arbitrary. You're just bringing it up a half a step or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you'll say a little more or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Got it. I understand.
Yeah.
It especially helps if she starts singing in whatever key she wants, and I can find it.
Yeah.
That's an easy way to do it.
All
I
right,
love
here we go.
that. I haven't sung this since middle school. I love the song. I see you driving around town with the guy I love. I'm like, forget you. I guess the change in my pocket wasn't enough. I'm like, forget you and forget her too. I said if I was richer, I'd still be with you. No, ain't that some shit?
Ain't that some shit?
Although there's pain in my chest, I still wish you the best. I'm like, forget you. Sorry, can't afford a Ferrari. That don't mean I can't get you there. Guess he's an Xbox
and I'm more of an artist, but the way you play your game unfair. Falls in love with you. Oh, she's a gold digger. How does it? I got some news for you, yeah.
Ain't that some shit?
Driving around town with the guy I love. I'm like, forget you. I guess the change in my pocket wasn't enough. I'm like, forget you and forget her too. I said if I was richer, I'd still be with you. Out knowing that's some shit. Ain't that some shit? Although there's pain in my chest, I still wish you the best. I'm like, forget you and forget her too. Yeah.
Is that it? I think that's it. Oh, no.
God, how do you? Fuck. Go ahead.
I love, that's my boyfriend's favorite one.
Do it with the guitar.
The riff?
Yeah, play that part again.
Yeah, and then tomorrow, begging, stealing, lying, cheats, trying to keep you, trying to please you, 'cause I'm gonna your ass ain't cheap. Falls in love with you, babe. Oh, she's a gold digger, well. Got some news for you. I really hate your ass right now. I see you driving around town with the guy I love, and I'm like, forget you. I guess the change in my pocket wasn't enough. I'm like, forget you and forget her too. I said if I was richer, I'd still be with you. Oh, no, ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? Although there's pain in my chest, I still wish you the best. We'd forget you and forget her too. And then there's a bridge. Oh yeah. Okay.
I don't know. I'm making this up.
Now, baby, 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 why you wanna hurt me so bad, so bad? One for your dad. Yeah, she did. Yeah. Okay. Then we have So that's twice.
I'm not gonna know.
Okay.
I'm not gonna remember the bridge.
That's okay. No one ever remembers the bridge. Why do we even write them?
Because
To be honest.
he had two verses and they don't want a third,
Yeah.
right? Isn't that the reason?
No, it's just to have a.
It's a little boring to keep
have
going.
a third little section.
Just to give it some movement. Moving and grooving.
That was awesome.
That was fun.
That was fun.
Your riffing is insane. That is so good.
Thanks.
Do you know that Sia song that I sent you, the Christmas one? The Snowman Sia song, what's that called?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, I
Snow.
didn't get that one.
There's
Do you know that Adele song that you did?
what is it?
Which one did I send?
Oh, this one? You can definitely try it. How it will come out today? We shall see.
At the door, I won't say a word. They've all been said before, you know. So why don't we just play pretend, like we're not scared of what is coming next, or scared of having nothing left to look down. Get me wrong, I know there is no tomorrow. All I ask is if this is my last night with you. Hold me like I'm more than just a friend. Give me a memory I can use.
when we figured out what we were meant to be. The love inside eternally. For it's all we have. F sharp. And I will sing. You know, people do that kind of stuff and they're good. Man, we're great singers.
That's a beautiful song.
Good.
I
Yeah,
love
it's
that
beautiful.
song. I never heard it before.
All I ask.
Yes, that's it.
Written by, I looked at this on Spotify, Adele and Bruno Mars.
Yeah. He writes, I think he's co-written on quite a few of her things,
Bruno Mars
actually.
and what's his name? Ryan
Tedder.
Those guys kind of
He's a
wrote
great writer.
pretty much everything in the like 2010 to 15, right?
A lot, yeah.
Oh, that's
And Bruno gambled it all away.
That's
What do you mean?
That's
He
what
lost a lot of money gambling?
He like almost gambled away all of his
Just have him
tens
make it
of
back
millions.
again.
Yeah,
Just do it all again.
He is.
My parents love him so much. They do. My parents go on these. They go on walks, but it's been really cold, so they make a track inside the house. They just walk around the living room, into the kitchen, in the living room, and they put on this song all the time.
Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch.
Uptown Funk. That's it.
That's a good one.
Is that possible that you guys could just do Uptown Funk right now on a guitar?
Let me look it up.
Don't believe me, just watch.
Could you do the bass line for it too? I want to do a live Take Your Shoes Off and have a full band and just do it with musicians coming on and stuff. Cool.
Survive, right go. This one for them her girls, them good girls, straight masterpieces, styling, whining, right, living it up in the city. Chuck's on, Saint Laurent, kiss myself, I'm so pretty. Too hot, hot damn. Police and the fireman, too hot, hot damn. Then I die retirement, I'm too hot, hot damn. Say my name, you know who I am, I'm too hot, hot damn. And my band about that money. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Ooh. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Ooh. Uptown Funk gon' give it to you. Uptown Funk gon' give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. And then it's
George, awesome, dude. Have you played this before?
Yeah, it's really good.
Awesome, dude. That's fucking cool. You're hot, dude.
That was good shit.
How is
Do you have
he
verse?
so calm?
I know, he's like sleeping.
Very Jewish.
Oh my god, yes.
Polka?
Yeah.
That's Uptown Funk Jewish.
Wait, want to try it like that? We could try to alter the style.
Stop. Wait a minute. Fill my cup.
No, I can't want to go. Fill my
Dude,
cup
just go
in
for
a
it.
minute.
Dude, just figure it out. It's
Okay.
fine if it doesn't.
Okay.
You find it in a pocket. That's fun.
Stop. Wait a minute. Fill my cup. Put some liquor in it. Take a sip. Sign the check. Julio, get the stretch. Ride to Harlem, Hollywood, Jackson, Mississippi. If we show up, we gon' show out. Feeling a fresh Thanksgiving. Hot, hot damn. Call the police and the fireman. I'm too hot, hot damn. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. Too hot, hot damn. Bitch, say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot, hot damn. My band about that money. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Ooh. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Ooh. Uptown Funk gon' give it to you. What? Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch.
Hey!
Yeah, that was fun.
Cool.
It's hilarious.
I mean, this is just hanging out.
Yeah.
You know? Is this a podcast? This is fine, right? I mean, this is what I want to be doing this. But like I'm not even asking questions anymore.
Whatever, we're doing
That's
the
okay.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Yiddish
Yeah.
version of Bruno Mars.
Kind of good.
The Yiddish Bruno Mars. My mom's going to love it.
What is it? What's this style of music called?
I don't
I don't
know.
know.
That's not klezmer, is it? It's about just klezmer.
I wouldn't know the name. It just sounds like when you do this stuff, it just sounds like you could put someone on a chair and lift them up to it.
Right.
You know, it's just.
Yeah.
Don't believe me, just watch.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's the stuff you got to be careful with. But I know what you're saying. I know what you mean. Yeah. Can I ask if there's any other before we either move on to talking and or leave this artists? Is there any other Billy Joel, Elton John that you guys like?
For this wedding that I'm doing in the Bahamas, I actually learned they two of the songs they wanted were Billy Joel songs that I'd never learned. One, which I should have learned, is
Don't go changing.
Great.
Try and please me.
What is
You never let me down before. You're too familiar.
Oh, just leave.
And I don't see you anymore. I don't know the words now.
That's okay.
Never. I took the good times. I'll take the bad times. I'll take you just the way you are.
Yeah, it's pretty. Scroll.
and then the bridge.
I need to know that you will always be the same old someone that I knew. Oh, what will it take till you believe in me the way that I believe in you? Don't need clever conversation.
Having fun.
Never had it from home. I just need someone that I can talk to. I need you just the way you are.
That riff that you're doing right now on the guitar sounds very like, I can't think of what is like some 70s sitcom. It feels like a MASH type of vibe.
Right. It's very of the time.
What's the name of the people whose wedding?
Scott and Alyssa.
Scott and Alyssa. Will you take a picture with them?
Oh, yeah.
When is it?
It's this weekend.
Yeah, so I think we'll have time. I want to put this up. Scott and Alyssa, that's awesome that you watched this podcast enough. And then would they reach out to you on Instagram?
On Instagram, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, very
And you
cool.
got a Bahamas trip out of it, huh?
They're super cool. They're super sweet. They're taking care of
Sounds like they have money. I
everything.
wonder if they're picking up any of my merch.
Oh, I guarantee you they have.
Well, if they haven't, no, you could use promo code BOOBS for 10% off. What's a Billy Joel song you know?
There's Uptown Girl. There's
Oh yeah, that's right.
fucking
yeah,
love
yeah.
that one.
I've never really
I've never
played
sung it. Yeah. There we go. Uptown.
Is that a good key?
It's high.
Uptown girl, she's been living in her uptown world. Never had a backstreet guy that her mama never told her why. I'm gonna try Uptown girl. She's been living in a wide red world as long as anyone could have but can. And now she's looking for a downtown man. That's what I am.
It just changes weird.
She knows what she from her time. She wakes up and makes up her mind. She'll see I'm not so tough just because I'm in love.
Oh, fuck.
It's got yeah.
No.
Uptown girl.
Sorry.
I'm in love with an uptown girl. Is that close?
Now I've met her in a wide red world. She's getting tired of her high-class toys and all the presents from her uptown boys. She's got a choice
Yeah, it's a
I think it's in Role Models when David Wayne's playing the guitar around the, and it's like, hold on, fuck, that's not it.
Kumbaya. Wait, I know it. Kumbaya. You know, kumbaya. Wait, I know it. Kumbaya, my lord. Oh no, wait. Oh yeah, I got it. Kumbaya. This is it.
Where it's like when you have people that are able to hold on, and you're waiting for them, and it's like,
that's the worst.
But then when it's also good, I'm caught in this thing. Like I'm like, well, maybe we don't need to play this song. No, that sounds awesome. You know what I mean? So you play that, and then you would what? You would learn it in 5 minutes.
Yeah, I would just need to like spend listen through. If I listened through the song once, I'd be like, oh, that's what's happening there. That's happening. Oh, he goes here.
Why do you know how to do that so well?
Because I've learned a million songs.
There's only so many progressions, and is it kind of like, oh, this sounds like, is it a muscle memory thing too?
It's a bit of all of it. It's that I've learned the major scale so well, and the chords, the way chords are put together from the major scale. So like the 1, 4, 5.
Right. So you're not thinking of it even as keys. You're thinking of like 1, 4, 5. So you know where they all are as you move up. That's why you're able to key change it so easily.
Yeah, and it's not really guitar dependent for me because I started on the piano, so it's really like it's just knowing the notes, knowing and if you're in the key of E, what's 1, 4, 5. I don't need to say if I'm playing this chord, what's 1, 4. It's in the key of E. I know what 1, 4, 5, what 6 is, what 3. You know,
E, A, B.
Yeah, exactly, and being quick at that, and then all the other chords that are.
Yeah, I don't know it like you do. I was just thinking, if I was playing, I had to visualize the keys for a second, and then I wasn't sure. I think I want to get really good at music, and I think I want you to teach me. You want to do a side podcast where it's called Learn Music?
We could.
Or will you just teach me how to play music and you teach me how to sing? Man, it's crazy what you guys could do. What do you like, if you weren't able to do this for a living, obviously you love it. Would you sing as much?
If I wasn't able to do it, like
if this was not what you're pursuing.
Sure.
If the animation voiceover stuff where there's no singing, it's just you're just making bank and you're busy and you're doing all that stuff. Sure. How much time do you put into training your voice for singing?
I mean, I still do my weekly voice lessons and I practice every single day. It's honestly it's wanting to allow myself to grow, but it's also just keeping the instrument sharp. It's kind of like how you need to get your instruments tuned up, right? You have to tune up your voice every day because it's your body. So like if you're sick, if you're just depressed, that's going to affect your voice. Things like that. Like also something that a lot of people don't know that I talk about a lot is actually like during that time of the month, the hormones for females. Periods. Yes. If you get a period, your hormones actually attack like right around like in here. So it actually causes your vocal cords to swell and it can decrease your range and actually make your voice more airy and just like less clear. So I think it was a thing in like Europe where they used to, don't quote me on this, but I know it was somewhere where they used to make opera singers like tell the director when they were going to get their cycle because they would have someone else go on for them. So that
sounds like the patriarchy taking advantage of women and but it's really a thing. Yeah, no, it is really a thing. Hey, you can't perform when you're on your period? How many people wouldn't, I guess. It actually, to be honest, like it is really frustrating. For me especially, I think it's like with like not that like having to perform when you are, because it makes for me, I get really tired. And I'd get really tight. And I feel it. Like I literally feel the swelling happening for me. How long of a period is that lasting? Is that how many days a month? It depends. Sometimes it can be up to like a week and a half. Yeah, like a week and a half. Because usually it's the worst the week before. Is this something that professional singers are? A lot of people don't even know it. I talk to a lot of my friends who are vocalists. People don't talk about this. Yeah. I always wonder this with like professional athletes. Same thing where it's like Serena Williams, top of her game, but what if she's on her period and then it's the highest level match is happening? Like, how do you stay champion mentality? Exactly. That's where a lot of like vocal technique also comes in, is understanding how your instrument works and how to work around those moments, and just being like a skilled vocalist and knowing when to opt down, and that's okay. And that's something I have to work on too. Like I was in a show
2 winters ago, and I got really sick. I got bronchitis. So vocally, what's happening when you have bronchitis is like every time you cough, your vocal cords are just smacking. So that's really like traumatizing for your voice. And if you try to sing through it, you could hemorrhage your vocal cords. So no matter how good your technique is, especially because when you have bronchitis, you can't breathe. So the technique of being able to support and taking some weight off of the cords with the sound you're producing isn't always an option, especially again when you have bronchitis. So that's something that I've had to be accepting that I am a human too, my own song, like accepting that and accepting the imperfections. So yeah, I don't know if that, I know we got on a rant with that.
That actually reminds me of something. I remember hearing it, funny enough, Brian Callen, comedian, was talking years ago on a podcast about fighting and fighters and how a lot of people will be very like, I won't eat before I perform or in fighting for his instance. But I used to not eat before I perform.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I don't know why. It was like I didn't want anything messing up with my throat.
Yeah, you don't want to feel full either.
Right.
It sounds like something. It sounds like you have a different perspective now, though.
Well, what he said was, if you make something too sacred, then if it goes wrong, then it's kind of screwed with your performance, and it's like it gets in your head. So it's like kind of try to make nothing too sacred, so that you can. If you go out and it's a little off that night, that's the night they got to see you do that night. Mess it up or try something different because you were feeling. So it's just kind of like let it be part of the performance.
Yeah.
Don't be too sacred.
It's kind of like
about
what
Exactly.
be part of the performance?
Let it be. Let it be.
Where do you find yourself?
Speaking words of wisdom. Let it be.
When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be.
You change your voice, but you're not being British.
And in my hour of darkness,
Thank you.
she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be. Let it be, yeah, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be.
Beautiful.
So
Yeah.
I noticed that while you were talking about being in tune with your body and making sure that you are rested and taking care of yourself, George was mansplaining to you that just don't be too sacred because of what Brian Callen, the fighter, said, and just go out. That way people get to hear you ruin your voice and hurt yourself. Is that right?
100% correct.
Now, will you sing some Whitney Houston before I forget to ask something?
Yeah.
What Whitney did you sing on American Idol?
I have nothing.
Sure.
Yeah. I usually do it in a higher key though, but we can totally do the original key.
Much like the name of that song, George doesn't know it.
Yeah, I have nothing going on in here.
Could we do the Old Faithful?
Which one?
I Will Always Love You.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's
don't
try
know
it out. No, I totally know it.
I Will Always Love You. I just I've seen a few people, singer-songwriters, doing it with just a guitar, and it's just really good. There's this one guy. Do you know who I'm thinking of? Even he looks like Chris Pratt. I might put up text here of the YouTube thing for people to check out. It's one of the most impressive songs on YouTube. I go to it a lot.
And I mean,
No, that's not
do you
a
want to
good
sing it with me?
I mean, sure, I'll harmonize, but I think this is more of like a.
All right.
But can we start from the if I like?
Yeah, let's do G.
If I, what is the original? Should stay.
Keep it slow.
I would only be in your way, so I'll go. But I know I'll think of you every step of the way. And I will always love you. I will always
And I hope life treats you kind. And I hope you have all you dreamed of. And I wish you joy and happiness. But above all this, I wish you love. And I will always love you. I will always love you. And I will always love you. Will always love
Saxo.
And there's a bigger one, right?
Yeah, there's another verse before that key change. Do me a favor, but for the key change one, hold it for an extra.
Bittersweet
Yeah, oh yeah.
memories. That is all I'm taking with me. So goodbye. Please don't cry. We both know I'm not what you need.
Right?
And I will always love you. I will always love you. And I will always love you. Will always love you. Will always love.
Do it for me.
You.
You cannot, I'm sorry.
Your turn. Wait, can we just riff back and forth?
Well, yeah. How do you? Yeah, to give me a little something. Like, what do I do? How do you go lower?
What do you mean?
I know I could go like this, but how do you like give me do one and let me try it.
Yeah. Now add. Yeah, you sound like the Wicked Run. That's what
Yeah.
you did. Yeah, sing.
Why don't you just do that all the time? Are you doing that? Were you just walking on the street doing that?
Sometimes, but honestly, it's literally because I'm trying to keep myself I want to be able to do it all the time. Like if someone asks me to sing, like that's something that I feel like I get stressed about. So I want to just be better at popping it on whenever I need to pop it on, if that makes any sense. So that's why I do it constantly, is just so I can keep myself in the right place, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And that's also why singing every day is so important, is because
What Hugh Jackman says about being in shape.
because when you don't work out a muscle, you feel it when you go back a couple weeks later and you're like, oh shit, you feel that. Sing.
So,
Yeah.
It's great.
yeah. Thank you. I don't want to not have another song. I don't want to hold you guys hostage either. Can we have at least one more song?
Yeah, I'm having a good time. So.
Okay. How are you? I know you, George, you're fine. You're fine. 3:45.
Oh,
We're done
perfect.
before
Yeah,
4.
Perfect.
Do you know Dancing in the Moonlight?
Yes. I would just probably need a refresher as to how that goes.
We
Dancing.
do it almost
King Harvest, right?
in the night.
Is that Van Morrison or King Harvest?
It's not Van Morrison.
Doesn't he sing it though? Okay. Yeah, but you gotta start from the beginning. Respectfully, I'm so sorry. Can we start from the beginning?
Can you hear the lyrics? Most every night.
I don't know. You sing. Do you know?
Yeah, this is a good song for you.
2, 3, 4. Let's start.
Have you done this song before?
No, I've never sung this. I've only heard it.
Do this and post this. In fact, we'll clip it for you.
Okay.
This is good for your voice.
So I'll do 2, 3, 4, and then I'll go boom, and then you start singing.
Okay.
We get it almost every night when the mood is big and bright, supernatural delight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. It's out of sight. They don't bark, they don't bite. They keep things loose, they keep them tight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight, dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight and never fight and dance. Stay uptight. It's supernatural delight. Everybody dancing in the moonlight, dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight.
Instrumental break.
What are you doing? Instead of dancing in the moonlight. Can I hear you go like? Yeah.
Okay.
And then, do you know what I'm saying? Because then you could from the verse. Yeah, because then you could rip it down and shit. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
There's another verse, right?
Like a fun and we never fight. You can dance, stay uptight. It's a supernatural delight. Everybody was dancing in the moonlight.
You know,
everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine and natural sight.
I'm trying to think of, because the melody is...
what I want to dance in the moonlight, dancing in the moonlight.
Oh, the octave one? Okay.
But I'm saying, but look, before the chorus, like, bring it at the end of the verse up. So you bring it up,
Okay.
and then you could bring it back down, you know, like, but just like an excuse to bring you up there.
Everybody's dancing in the moonlight.
Yeah, there's like a jazzy thing I've heard you do riffs with that I feel like if you get up there, then you could just kind of fall into the notes. I know what I'm saying. I don't know if it makes sense, and I don't know if it's good what I'm saying. I just want to hear it.
Yeah.
Does it make sense?
Yeah, it does. I don't know. Yes, let me try it.
Fine and natural sight. Dancing in the moonlight.
Okay.
And then you're back up, and then just go to your crazy
All right.
4, 5, 6, or whatever the hell you call it. Should we start it over? Can we start over?
Maybe. I don't know if I can. I am like really thinking about it.
Then don't.
No,
then forget about it.
No, I totally should.
I'm not giving you
I should
clear direction at all. I'm just wanting it to, because you're staying in this with a song, and like I feel like this song is so good for you to do what I don't know how to articulate that you do, but you're just ramping it up and then falling. Do you know what I'm talking about? And you could explain it.
No, I know what
better?
you're talking about. I'm just trying to think of an idea to do.
Okay.
You know what would help, I think? Because I think what you're wanting her to do is ad-lib, basically.
Yeah,
and
I think
why
it's just
don't
'cause I
me
don't
and
know
you
it.
sing the chorus together with like a harmony, and then she could
And
sing
then I'll
on
ad-lib
top
over
of it. Because she's trying to like give the song
Before
if
the
we give the song,
before the ad lib, even if without the ad lib is fun because we're already up there, might as well. But I just want to hear the song in the chorus actually her bring it up without even ad libbing necessarily. And then if you're there, sure, you do it. I'm not singing it.
sing. You know the song.
If we start, 1, 2, everybody's dancing. I could like something like that, right?
Yeah, I think I also just realized why I'm wanting what I'm wanting right now. And there's no way of explaining this unless I have a piano or something. But like, I think I know what it is and I'm wanting now. I'm wanting like, I'm hearing something in my head. Not that it's not for better or worse. I'm just hearing something in my head and I'm like, I want to hear that, but I'm unable to make it happen. So I'm just saying like, hey, could you read my mind with certain, that's what I'm doing. I think I'm feeling frustrated that I can't do it and I want to hear it.
Where is it starting and where is it ending?
Hit it for me, maestro.
Do it.
Keep going. I'll come in for the chorus. You could do it right before it. We can go to the chorus from this.
Find a natural
We'll go
sight.
chorus from here.
But it isn't in the
Okay.
Like I just want to hear it like walking it up.
I think it's the key. Because if I do that, then I'm trying to belt like...
Should we lower it?
Maybe that might fix the problem. Because if I do
I just
the
want it to
octave
keep
up,
walking up. So
We
right, got
do
it.
it almost every night.
They don't bite, they keep things loose, they keep them tight. Dancing in the moonlight, dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and bright. Such a fine and after sight. Bodies dancing in the moonlight.
Feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine
like that.
sight.
Okay.
Dancing in the moonlight.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah.
Okay.
Dancing in the moonlight, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey.
Yeah. Okay. It's
Where when people are saying to do less, I do not agree. I want to hear that shit.
Okay. I'm just gonna sing it on gibberish. Okay.
Great. Can we start from the beginning one more time?
We
Okay.
do it almost every night. The moon is calm and bright. It's supernatural, the light. Everybody dancing in the moonlight.
Oh, right there.
Dancing in the moonlight.
There's a second verse. That's why I was confused.
Yeah, just you two, please.
Fine, keep 'em tight. Everybody's in the moonlight, dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine and natural sight. Bodies dancing in the moonlight.
And then keep going.
Bodies feeling warm and bright. Such a fine and natural sight. Dancing in the moonlight.
I'm just trying to think about the things.
Dancing, dancing. Another day. Find the natural side. Keep things warm and bright. It's such a fine and natural side. Dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine and after sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Oh, feeling warm and bright. Yeah.
Exactly what I was talking about.
I'll come back with it when I've had
You
more
should-
time to
when
sit
you-
with
when
it.
you're doing if you're putting out covers of something, that do something with that.
Okay.
That's awesome. We never did the Sabrina Carpenter song. Sabrina Carpenter is one of the artists that I found long enough ago to where if I asked her to do my podcast, she might have. Like one of the people you find early.
You could probably.
I'm such a fan of hers.
You should ask her.
Yeah, man.
Hey Sabrina, if my father's in the flooring business.
Could you do the same for... Oh, sorry, still starting.
It's okay. So if, technically, that's a carpenter. Carpet, hardwood, rugs, and luxury vinyl.
I only know the chorus.
Please, please, please don't do
One
Do you want me to put it on?
No, I wrote down
Got it.
the chords.
How long are you in town for? A few more days?
Yeah, I leave Friday.
Are you doing one song a day?
I'm doing all of the acoustic videos tomorrow, and then Thursday we're doing like social, like photo shoot and stuff like that.
Fun.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Is this on your dime?
No, luckily my management is helping me out, so yeah.
And they flew you out here?
No, I flew out here and everything, but they're helping me out with like
They're going to produce the videos and such?
Yeah, stuff like that.
And it's going to go on your YouTube channel?
Yes.
Obviously, link in the description, but for audio only people, it's still in the description. But what's your YouTube channel called?
Grace Kinstler, and Kinstler is spelled Kinstler.
Kinstler.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
They didn't load on my thing, so let me listen to it. Sorry, cut this,
Yeah.
obviously.
Mommy. Okay. All I'm asking, baby. Please, 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 don't prove I'm right. Can we start that again?
We start
I
over.
choked on my spit. Yeah. 1, 2. Please, 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 don't prove I'm right. Please, 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 don't bring me to tears when I just do my makeup so nice. Heartbreak is one thing, my ego's another. I beg you don't embarrass me, motherfucker. Yeah. 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 All I'm asking, baby.
Alvin is going through it, man.
He's so cute.
Okay. Well, George, you have to go soon. The first half hour of this podcast is going to be available on Patreon, and it's not going to sound great, but we're going to get some information out there. Please, anytime that you're back in town, message me if you have free time and you want to come back on. We don't have to do as much singing. I will want to do some at least.
Yeah, totally.
I listened to your things so many times over and over again, and I've just really been looking forward to this. So thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Also, dude, I know you already, so you're unbelievable, bro.
Yeah.
You're so good.
Yeah.
Also,
Thank
your
you.
voice was in a
Thank you.
pocket. You must not be on your period today. You sound nice.
Thank you. I was feeling very not.
Just goes to show you, it's all in your head. There's women and their periods. It's all in your head. You're crazy. Anyway, all jokes aside, George, if you want him to play your wedding, send him a message. And if you want Grace to play your wedding, wait 16 years until she's done touring and then wants to do it every now and then for fun. But she's busy. But she will Zoom you. The price is right for some voice lessons. And people could email you from your Instagram.
Yeah. And
Grace Kinstler,
yeah.
that's Kinstler.
Yes.
And that's all TikTok, Instagram, YouTube.
Yeah.
And no tour.
But a show in LA soon, and hopefully shows elsewhere soon as well.
Okay.
And if
I
you
think
want to
that's a
book
good
me
idea.
for anything, just hit up my email.
Weddings as well?
Yeah, anything, man. Yeah.
You know what? I'll tell you something. If somebody books the two of them to do a wedding in a cool location, I will open with 15 minutes of stand-up.
That would be incredible.
That's actually a fun... You know how people do like things? What is it called? Like, what's up? Happy birthday, motherfucker.
Cameo.
Thank you. But like to do like Cameo VIP, you know?
Yeah.
And like pick from the roster of take your shoes off musicians. And then like they pick us three. And then I guess, yeah, I think I'd rather open for you than you guys open for me. music that opened for stand-up, I don't think it works as well as the other way around. Do you have a take on that?
No, you know what? Stand-ups used to open for big concerts all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of fun.
It's interesting.
Kind of fun, yeah.
They should still do it.
I agree.
It would be fun to do a tour, but your tour is weddings or people's events. You know what I'm saying? Like instead of doing theaters, you set up a tour but I don't know how that would work because if somebody's wedding, you're not going to want strangers to come in. But but you know what I'm saying? Like if there was a way.
What you're describing is my life where I just play weddings every weekend.
How do we do a cooler?
In different cities.
How do we make more fucking money, dude? How do you do it while also selling tickets?
You can't.
I guess what you would do is, I guess it would be a play of a wedding.
But then.
But nobody knows it's a play.
Yeah. Oh, you could make some shit happen.
Right.
That could be an ugly ass wedding.
I mean, that's some manufactured viral kind of shit, like where you stage a wedding thing with the music and then stuff happens. But don't worry, and then you guys just start scoring it. And
we actually, I did that, a flash mob at the wedding right at the end of the ceremony. A guy with a violin came out, and then I came out after, and then people that were in the crowd were singers planted, and they started singing, and it was epic.
Do you have a video of that?
I think so. Yeah, I could send it to you.
And if not, then we won't put that in, and we'll have this in instead.
No, it's on Instagram.
George Krikes, Krikes. That's GeorgeKreikes on Instagram.
Yes.
Right?
I think you got a little dyslexic in the middle there, but not bad. It was very close.
Close enough. You'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll put the text up. Anything else you guys want to plug?
If you're in the LA area, March 29th, I'm doing another Tom Waits show. I've had some TYSO fans show up to that as well. It's been awesome.
Do you know Tom Waits? Cool. I was introduced to him through, you know what? Can we end this with the Tom Waits number?
Yeah.
Tom Waits is a singer who if after you heard George sing his song, if you were to listen to the original, it sounds like a completely different thing.
Oh, cool.
Not just the arrangement, just his voice is very specifically different from George's. But George, you have an album. It's out now, right? The Tom Waits cover album?
I have 5 or 6 songs of his that I've
on Spotify and everything.
Yeah.
You guys want to listen to it, but
Cool.
it suits his styling very, very well.
I'll do one from that. It's called Green Grass.
It's very Jewish.
Lay your head where my heart used to be. Hold the earth above me. And lay down on the green grass. Remember when you loved me. Come closer, don't be shy. Stand beneath a rainy sky. The moon is over the rise. Think of me as a train goes by. Clear the thistles and brambles. Whistle, didn't he ramble? Now there's a bubble of me, and it's floating in thee. Stand in the shade of me. The things are now made of me. The weather vane will say it smells like rain today. God took the stars and he tossed them. Can't tell the bird from the blossom. You'll never be free of me. You'll make a tree from me. Don't say goodbye to me.
Goodbye.
Don't describe the sky to me. And if the sky should fall, mark my words, we'll catch mockingbirds. Lay your head where my heart used to be, and hold the earth above me. Lay down on the green grass. Remember when you loved me?
Yeah, George, this is the sexiest you've ever been. I mean, even just the way you did a riff and then you laughed, you're like, you're just in like such control right now, you know? You little dog. Anyway, that's we'll do weddings. We're gonna be so expensive, and I still probably won't want to go. But I don't want to go. But maybe. All right, awesome.
Thank you, buddy.
Welcome
Grace.
to the Take Your Shoes Off universe. I hope you come back over again.
Yes.
It was
thank
really,
you.
really nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet y'all too.
Okay, I mean, ending. I never want to end these like when it's like this kind of stuff.
I think it's safe to say it's over now.
Okay.
Have a great night, everyone.
Bye.
All right, thanks, dude.
Scoot doo, blabbity blue, scoop